Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello. It looks like we're live. Can you hear me? Looks like I'm dropping a lot of frames. Whoa. So many frames being dropped. That is too many frames, man. Ooh, we might have to reset this. I think I'm having upload issues. You guys, is it coming through? I don't know. Oh, a bit of a false start, huh? Okay, well, hello to everyone who is here. Hello, hello. Maybe I just need to turn down the output quality. It is a little high, but I mean, it's been higher than this before without any issues. I'll take it down by 5 megabits per second. Let's see if that helps. We can see. I'll help you pick them up. You'll pick up the frame, Bonkuz. Thank you. I don't know why you're number 1 and everyone else is number 3. I don't know what you've done to earn this, but congratulations. Okay. The little bar that tells me my stream health is increasing, and I'm no longer dropping frames. I think maybe my bitrate was just a little high. Okay. Hello to the gamers. Holy shit! It's the Senate. My feel when the story is truly old and vintage. It's very British experience to receive vintage story. In fact, I'd say it's even more British to live it. This is, by the way, this is like basically what it's like to live in South Africa. I mean, that's obviously a lie, but it feels right. It feels true. And that's what matters. All right, so vintage story. What is... Oh god, I'm on the wrong seat. I'm so out of practice, gamers. This is my first stream. It's my second stream of the year, but my first, like, stream of a very long time. I streamed on my birthday, and that was a complete throwaway. We were just goofing off. Let me go here. Hello. Hello, I exist. I exist. For those of you who are new here, that's why they called me the Bald Man. It's because of my incredible eyebrows. Hello. Couple of questions, because I haven't streamed realistically in like 8 months. I don't know why we've got scan lines behind me. We'll take a minute. We'll look into that. Don't worry. We got a few things we're going to need to fix on the process here. But also, is the music too loud? Am I too loud? Yaku, hello. Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? FMS is here. Nathan Deere, Gamer Keegan. We got Jono. Oh, Jono. How's it, man? We got Gegenstein. Wow, sein Gegenstein, yeah. Very cool. We got Neck 500. Shit, I didn't realize we were that far along the series. Okay, so the plan for this playthrough, and I'll go over it again in a minute while we wait for everyone to come in. The plan for this playthrough is very chill. It's going to go for as long as I both have the power to stream, and also, as in like the will, and also for as long as there's interesting stuff to do. Vintage Story is a very deep game. There's a lot of things you can do in it, and I've only scratched the surface. I've probably played, I can actually see here, maybe 15 hours total over the span of like a week, 2 weeks, which is, you know, several work days. So, like, this shit's gonna make me unemployed again, let me tell you. And they weren't on the weekends when I was playing this. Oh my god. Is this story older than Gilgamesh? Okay, well, the alert box still works. I've even forgotten my lefts and rights, gamers. This is ridiculous. The alert box still works. That's good. Senate, thank you very much for 48 months. 4 years of support. Brother, that's crazy. Thank you. Can we get some claps in chat, please? For the Senate for 4 years of consecutive support. I think you're the longest running supporter, I think you're the longest running now. I think the previous person who was in first place has fallen off. So. Am I from South Africa? I am. Ek is van Rustenburg af, meneer. In die Noordwes. Ja, ek kan 'n bietjie Afrikaans praat as ek wil. Maar my stem is nie so goed nie. I'm saying that Yaku is very handsome, and I just can't wait to kiss him on the head again when I get back. Assuming he's of age. Let's not make those jokes. This is not Minecraft, okay? We're not going down that path. Be the vintage story addict we want you to become. Listen! I've spoken to the mushroom about this. And I can tell you 2 things with complete and utter certainty. 1, he's never going to play it with me. He is a Minecraft diehard stan and sees this as the impure, loveless child of a failed marriage. So that's 1. 2, this isn't going to become a series because I would have to put a gun to his head, or maybe his dog's head, in order to get him to edit this. So I don't want to go down a dark road, so we're not gonna ask. This is just gonna be a fun little stream thing for us. And if it becomes, it won't become anything else. I'm just gonna put it there. Okay, so music is soft, voice is clear. All right, thank you, Failsir. As always, I can always rely on the type A's to give me some details. But don't worry, I mean, this music's gonna fade out shortly. We're gonna switch to the game, and then it's got its own music. So we are playing with mods. And for those of you who are, actually, you know what? Let me transition over to the actual game screen, and we'll do this properly, because then I can put a segment at the beginning. We are still dropping frames though, which I do not love. I'm gonna try, gamers, before we do the stream proper, and I'm really sorry to pause in the middle here. I'm gonna go reset my internet. So the stream is gonna drop off for maybe 20 minutes. Sorry, maybe 2 minutes, and then it'll come back. Okay, I'm just gonna reset my router just in case that is the issue. If it isn't, then we'll figure it out. But I'm just gonna try that. So the stream will be back in about 2 minutes. Unfortunately, there's no real way to test your upload stream to YouTube until you go live. So, you know. Okay, let me just pin that, and I'll see you all in a second. I'll be in chat. Okay, we're so back. Can you hear me, gamers? Oh, and it's looking way better. Oh, it's looking so much better. Okay. We back. I think we're back. I think we're back. Okay, sweet. There we go. Let's see if the frame drops continue. I think it should be okay, though. I think it should be okay. I think we'll be fine. Please tell me in chat if it is too annoying. I've got another fix we can try, but let's go forward from here. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, so switching scenes to not this one. Hello, that's the wrong one. We need this one. This one. Okay, gamers, hello. Welcome to Vintage Story. Let me do that again. Hello to the gamers. Hello, and welcome to Vintage Story. This is a live streamed video because why not? I've been really interested in this game for a while now, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. And so I kind of wanted to check out some more of what the game has to offer on stream. It's a very complex game. I've only just scratched the surface, and we have no specific goals for this playthrough beyond check out Vintage Story, see what it has to offer, and hopefully have some fun along the way. I am playing with some mods. I'm only 15 hours in, but already I've got the mods going. And this is actually by design. I read through the Vintage Story forums before I started playing the game, and the developers are pretty explicit about this. They want you to play with mods. The whole game is even actually written as a mod. Like Vintage Story's core code is launched as a mod in the launcher. And so it's designed to be played in whichever structure you want. So there's no correct way to play. And I really like that from the developers. I think that's a really interesting approach to making a game. Like there's no core ideal state. It's just whatever the player enjoys, which is the point of a game. So on that, we're aligned, which is very nice. So type A viewers, please avert your eyes. If you don't like mods, then you don't like the base game either, is sort of what I'm getting at. Now, we've got quite a few things listed here. I don't have a full list in the description. This stream was kind of like off the cuff, so I'll get one for you down the road. But as a basic rule, I'll go over things as they come up. The one that's really going to show up early on is the auto map markers, which is amazing. So instead of having to manually tag when we find stuff, it's going to do it for us. And then also there's two other big ones I want to point out, which is the Better Ruins, which just adds more interesting ruins into the world, as well as Conquest Landform Overhaul. And actually there's another one, which is Rivers, somewhere in this list. Rivers, there it is. This just adds more varied landscapes. Now, I've actually already created a world. I haven't really checked it out. As you can see, it's been going for 2 minutes. That was just to make sure it works. If you would like to play it along with all the same settings, you can download the save. It's in the description right now. There's a link to a Google Drive. It'll load it up for you. Okay, now two other important things to know just about the world settings. The biggest one is that I've turned off surface rifts. So for those of you who don't know, typically enemies will spawn on the surface and wander around, but they come out of these like portals, and I just think they look terrible. Like, I think they look absolutely awful, and they ruin the whole vibe of the game. I think they are, like, this is a very good game, and they are an absolutely terrible implementation. So I've turned them off. Enemies will still spawn underground and in dark places, and at night, obviously, but not in the daytime on the surface, so we don't have to look at them. There is an invisible version of it, which I'm considering, but we'll see. Okay, how is this look? It's looking pretty stuttery to me, which worries me. Is that lag into hell for you guys? I feel like we're lagging. Hold on. That's no good. Crap, man. This is it's a bit of a disaster. My computer's not happy right now. I believe the Rift artwork at present is a placeholder. Yeah, I hope so, because it's like everything else is so beautifully put together. I'm really sorry, guys. This is actually very annoying. It's choppy. Yeah, what's going on? What is going on? Why is my PC struggling so much? Is the crypto miner fine? Has it got me? They finally got me. I bet you it's Teams. Fucking Microsoft Teams, guaranteed. Hold on. Yep, it's open in the background. How did I know? How did I friggin' know? God, never have a job, people. It's not worth it, let me tell you. Okay. Stream's gonna go down again for a second, because I'm gonna have to close OBS and start it again. I think I have a suspicion as to what's happened here. I'm very sorry about this. It's the first time back in a while. These things happen, right? Okay, well, let me just actually... Let me pull up my task manager quickly before I go nuclear. Because we can't be having that. We can't be having those kinds of stutters. CPU is on 7%. GPU is on 15%. Ethernet on... Ethernet was maxing on upload. Ooh, maybe this is a... Yeah, maybe... No, we're even close to maxing, actually. The bar refreshed. I don't know what's going on. My PC should be able to handle this and then some. It's basically a supercomputer. Let's try that one more time. Okay, maybe because I launched Vintage Story with administrator privileges, it drew resources from OBS, which we don't want. So let's try that one more time. I'll load it up again. Don't even use Teams and I can't get rid of it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I have it for one of my 3 gigs, and it just constantly opens itself. I've actually disabled it. Like, I deleted the... I mean, don't tell anyone. I deleted the PowerShell service for it, and the goddamn thing still runs. It just, every time Windows updates, they just put it back. I hate it. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is a bit of a disaster, gamers. I'm very sorry. Okay, that's looking a lot better. There we go. All right, I figured out what the issue was. For anyone else playing along who's wondering what could have caused that, it is the game was running as administrator, and so was OBS. And so instead of OBS getting priority on the hardware, the game was. Okay, so chat, I'm going to put you away for a second. I'm going to put me away for a second, and we're just going to enjoy the game as it looks right now. So this is Vintage Story. It is an absolutely beautiful block game. There's something like 100,000 different types of block currently in the game, which is absolutely insane. And there are many, many different ways you can play. The main thing I'm kind of focused on in this one is just going to be like exploring the early game, right? That's what we want to do today. We want to find some rocks. We want to make some basic tools. We want to do some cool stuff. and see where we go from there. So this over here is flint. Okay, so if I bring my UI back up with F4, and by the way, F5 is your third-person camera, and you can press it again to go in front of yourself, which is pretty dang handy. This is our player model. Pretty true to life, if I do say so myself. In fact, hello. Looks about right, don't you think? Let's put chat back. There you go, chat, you're on screen. Okay. If I hide myself, we can see what else we can get up to. So I'm going to pick up some flint. This flint over here is pretty cool stuff. If I now... Oh, hello, cow. Oh, hello, cow. No, no, no. No friends. No, we're friends. We're friends. Please, please. No, don't kill me already. No. Bad. Bad. Okay, bob and weave. Serpentine, boys. Serpentine. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please, no, no. We got him in the spin cycle, boys. Beyblade, let her rip. Oh, okay, just, you know what? Straight line. They can't run downhill or something. I heard this. We're just going to head off into the woods for a second. This guy is thick and tall. You damn right. You damn right. Okay, well, I was going to explain game mechanics, but what if we just jump into a river? That's a bull. That's an auroch over there. So that comes from one of the mods that adds, like, primitive animals to the game. Also, I am going to stop the synthwave music. And we're going to enjoy the Vintage Story experience au natural. Let me just get my stream chat up. She vintage on my story till I'm unemployed. They'll put you in prison for saying that. You can't say that. Your swag's too strong. Le Planet de Chat. They'll kill you. Okay, so I'm gonna bust open some of these trees real quick, and that's gonna give me some sticks. Now, unlike Minecraft, where you punch trees, and sometimes you get sticks, in Vintage Story, if you look at the tag at the top of the screen, this one says it's a branchy leaf. If I punch this boy, guaranteed stick. Okay, so you can sort of be a bit more clever with it, and there are tools you can use to collect these more quickly. There's a trader over there. Let's go say hello to him. Whoever was asking about the odds of wolf or bear. Oh, do you guys want to gamble? We can gamble some channel points. I'll see if I can get that running during one of our next breaks. Okay, so this is a trader. He looks exactly like I imagined a trader would look, who lives out here, all on his own. It's a very pretty game. It's a very pretty game, isn't it? Oppressive silence versus synthwave. Well, gee, listen, take your pick, okay? There is actually game music, which I should get into. So, haven't seen you around here before. Did you just wake up? I think so. Well, good morning to you. My name's Sasha. I roam around these parts finding and trading what I can. What's your name? Most relatable dialogue option I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever once retained someone's name immediately after they have told it to me. It is never once in my life. People be like, hi, I'm John. And for 6 years, I'll be like, hey, bro. What's up? Haven't seen you in days. What's up, brother? I shall be like, what's his name? Couldn't tell you. I have no idea. This man was at my wedding. Kind of you to ask. My name is Sasha. Okay, Sasha, what do you got to trade? Let's have a little look-see here. So Sasha sells copper bracelets. Oh, sorry. Sasha will buy copper bracelets, some lanterns, tin axes. Okay, this is pretty far away. We will get into metal crafting, but probably not by the end of today. And you can give me wallpaper. Okay, so you just like sell like building materials, decorative stuff. Now, something cool that Sasha does also have is a bed. If we come back and sleep in that at night, we can respawn at it. They're very accommodating. They allow us to sit in the bed while they sit in the chair. All right, so I'm just going to kind of randomly run, and we're going to use the map marker mod. If I crouch, hold with control, I think I've set it to control. I think it defaults to shift, and I right-click. You'll see that on our map, that automatically mark these down as wild crops, growing carrots right there. So we can go around and mark things, because right now our inventory is a little bit limited. If I press E to bring up my inventory, you'll see that, can I move this boy around? Yeah, there we go. You'll see that we've got a crafting block here with the output, but absolutely no internal inventory slots. Right now, the 10 blocks in our sort of toolbar down there are our only our only inventory slots, which is no bueno. Got some lovely flowers. Okay, so what we're looking for in order to change that is some cattails or papyrus, whichever comes first. And I think I see some papyrus down there, so let's go get it. This is the latest stable update, Giganstein. This is 21.6 Vintage Story, so stable. Oh, I got a birch seed. I guess we'll plant that right there. I have a beautiful birch tree one day. All right, so here's our cattails. Now, in order to pick those up without killing the plant, we need to actually make a knife. So I'm going to grab the flint that we picked up earlier. I'm going to put it down, and we're going to nap. We're going to go duk, 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 duk. There we go. And what that will do is chisel out a blade for us. Now, I have got tool durability set a little higher, just so that it's less miserable, because otherwise in the early game, you basically do nothing except craft stone shovels, which I'd rather not do, so... Project Zomboid com stream? I promise not to hunt you. So the thing about a community stream is that I am in South Korea, meaning that the only place I can reasonably host it from is Oz. I mean, I could host it in Korea, but the only people in the community who are going to be able to actually play without 400 milliseconds of ping are the Aussies. And I don't want to give them any more than they've already got. You know, I think, in fact, as a culture internationally, we need to do as much as we can to contain them. So while an international stream sounds very fun, I think for the people who aren't on this side of the world, it's going to be really tough. Also, our resident dungeon master, Mel Roman, is in Melbourne. That is not entirely coincidence. I mean, it's fully voluntary, the amazing work he does for us, but it is also, I mean, it's also just like, we said yes to him because he's close to where I am. This game looks incredible. It's amazing. It's don't download it. Shigaru, Asa, I'm assuming, that is Asa on Discord, right? Don't download it. You've got a law degree to get. This will prevent you from doing so, okay? Do not, if you care about your time and or seeing your family ever again, do not purchase this game. It's not available on Steam. If you would like to play Vintage Story, you have to buy it through their original correct page. I think you can get it on itch.io, but then itch takes a cut. So if you can, buy it directly at vintagestory.com or whatever the URL is. And of course, you know, be very careful about copycat sites. One of the few benefits to Steam's monopoly is that you do kind of know what you're getting, and you do know where you're getting it from. We got some driftwood here. And we can burn that later. Pick that up. Thank you. Can I actually do anything with that? I don't know. We'll find out. But then we'd have more reason to give them a hard time. So what you're saying is if we play games with the Australians, we can grief them. National pride does dictate that I insult them at every possible opportunity. So, well, you know what? I'm sold. It's similar to Hightail. Is that the purchasing system? Or the actual game itself? I haven't played Hightail. Get some more sticks. So as you can tell, we're kind of just wandering around. Haven't really got anything major going on, and that's fine. We're just kind of gonna take it slow. I am gonna pick up some grass, just so we've got a little bit, because we need this to make torches and fireplaces and all sorts of other things. And a bed. Inventory space again, though, is at a bit of a premium. So why don't we take a moment here to grab these cattails. I'm going to put them in a little basket like this, and that'll give me one. There we go, one little hand basket, which goes in my backpack slot. And then it gives me 3 inventories. And then another one gives me another 3. So now we have 6. So that's already a pretty major upgrade. Oh, we got some berries, but no berries on it. Okay, we'll mark those on the map. By the way, gamers, if you spot anything that I'm missing, please tell me. I'm very new to the game, but try to avoid backseating if you can. It's a fine line, I know, but I believe in you. It's been at Humble at one point or another. I did also see it on Humble Bundle, Failsure. I did, but not recently. In fact, when I went to go buy my copy, I tried to get it on Humble and I couldn't find it. But that might just be regional. Oh, we got some rye. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. Rye is a great source of cereal nutrition. And that's right, there is individualized nutrition. If I press C to bring up my character sheet, on the left here, you will see my nutrition meters. So right now we've got 0 on all fronts. And what this does is as you fill up your different categories of nutrition, you get more health, like more max HP. Right now my HP is at 15, and my satiation, which I'm just going to call hunger, is at 1500. I don't think you can increase the max satiety, like your max hunger bar, but you can increase your max HP by eating a good variety of foods. A healthy, balanced diet, you know? Gotta hit that food pyramid. Okay, that's more flint. It's a little hard to tell apart in this granite. Ah, and there's more cattails. We're just gonna be farming cattails until we've got, like, just all our inventory space unlocked. And just to show you, if I were to harvest cattails without the knife in my hand, so right now I'm just holding some other cattails, it actually destroys the plant. Whereas if I cut them off with the knife, we leave the roots intact and they'll grow back in a few days. I have a couple hundred hours in the game and also don't think I know it well enough to even try to backseat. You, the worm, someone VIP that person, you are the only sane person I have ever seen in a comment section on YouTube. The acknowledgement of your own inability to play a game you've even seen is, there are people who will backseat games they haven't heard of. It is incredible. Like the human ability to delude oneself in one's own ability. It sparks joy. Also, as you can see, we also have block instabilities. We gotta be a little bit careful digging on the granite bluffs here. Oh, Royo Zeri, thank you for 5 largely unemployed gifted memberships. If you just got gifted a membership by Royo Zeri, please give him a thank you in chat. Always incredibly special to have the community supporting itself like that. That's what you love to see. At the end of the stream, I'll chuck out some of my own as well. I like to do so. I love this game. Jojo Citrop, have you watched much other content on Vintage Story? And if so, what kind of stuff would you say you like seeing in it? Because I've watched a little bit. It was mostly 100 days playthroughs, but those feel like more like speed runs. Whereas the actual core of the game feels more like a, I don't know, like a chill meditative experience rather than like Factorio, right? Where your joy is an optimization. Here it feels more like it's an exploration and discovery, but maybe that's just because I'm early on. I don't know. Very cool. What happened to Omega? Is Omega okay? We have to protect him. He's Australian. We need him around so we can bully him later. Okay, we got some very nice cattail quandaries going on here. Let me continue my work. So I think that gives us all of our inventory slots. Yes! And then, if we can get just a few more, we can make a chest as well. So we got a few more to chop, but we're almost there. And there are, of course, many ways to skin a cat in Vintage Story, quite literally. The primary one that we're going to be dealing with here being bead baskets, but you can make, you know, ceramic pots. You can make whatever you need to. Okay, we are starting to get a little bit hungry, and I haven't seen a ton in the way of food, although I think a edible mushroom has just appeared on my screen. Oh, that was close. Edible mushroom has indeed appeared on my screen. Lovely. Let's get that out of here. In fact, you know what? Let's do a little bit of inventory cleanup. We definitely want to keep the rye seeds. I don't really care about that cattail root. Let's keep the rye grain on us. Let's keep the grass up here. Let's eat the mushrooms. The cattails can go up there. Okay. We're just going to eat these mushrooms raw. I didn't show you in time. Sorry. You can actually tell if they're poisonous or not, because if they're not poisonous, it'll say, like, it gives you plus 80 hunger. But if it is, or it fills you by 80. If it is poisonous, it'll also give you, like, a negative HP debuff in the stats. So you can kind of tell that way. You can also tell the old-fashioned way by eating them and finding out. Excuse me, could you please pick that up? Thank you. I've forgotten the Streamlabs commands. Me too. I don't even know if Streamlabs is still working, to be honest, Senate. Also, am I crazy or has there been no music? Let's investigate. Okay, music level is at 2%. So I think that might have been part of the problem. Let's put the music up and just make sure that this is going to the correct location. Okay, you guys are able to hear all this? Yeah, you can. Okay. I think the bot will be dead. Said it. Oh, my body! Okay, it's broken. Ooh, more mushrooms. Sulfur tufts. I don't know you. Are you edible? No. Okay, so this one, as you can see down on the bottom there, it'll give me 80 hunger, but also minus 8 HP. So it'll literally take me halfway to death. That is a very poisonous mushroom. I don't want that anywhere near me. Be gone. That is more of the same. So no, we will not be picking up the sulfur tuft. Okay, so we've found ourselves on this like little peninsula, and everywhere you look, cattails. I'm not complaining. Yeah, we found the music. Maybe it's a little loud. Maybe it's a little, maybe 40% was a little too much. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Okay, let's take that down a little bit. Cook food first, please. Brother, I've got a flip knife and nothing on me. This is the backseating that drives me fucking crazy. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, a questionable Stotopharia. That seems edible. Nope, turns out it's not. Who would have thought? Ooh, our first big find. Native copper. Okay, so native copper is very, very cool. What native copper does is give you copper tools eventually. But little nuggets like this on the surface, if I mark it down, what these will do is actually give me a pretty good idea that there is a deposit underneath us, usually within 2 tiles. So let's dig down and just have a look here. And if we go down deep enough, we should see a copper deposit. Let's see here. Forgot about the soil instability. Immediately forgot. Instantaneously forgot. Okay, we're digging a bigger hole than planned. Also may have just buried one of the nuggets. That's quite a bit of nugs, I know. Not too shabby, huh? Why did that one fall? Make it make sense, gamers. I think I have sideways instability turned off, but maybe not. I'll pick up the nuggets. You know what? Let's make a shovel here. We want a flint shovel head. Okay, now tell me the truth. Do I hear a wolf? Ah! I do hear a wolf. Did he fall in the hole? No, he came to bite me and then went for a dip. Well, I love that. I zigged when I should have zagged. So true, brother. So freaking true. Okay, well, let's make our shovel. Okay, music's very cool, but it does make me feel like it's a bit too loud. Is that too loud for you? It's Kevin! It's Kevin! You're so right. Dude, where is this copper? Alleged? Oh, nope. We can't even do anything with it right now, so I don't really know why I'm digging it up. Except to apparently cause multiple cave-ins and lag my computer. Okay, well there's copper under there somewhere. Believe me. You'll just have to take my word for it. And the sun is setting, so it is time for us to set up camp. I think we'll just camp over here for the evening. We can go back to that trader. It's a bit loud? Yeah. That's the sun is going down music, is it? Okay. Let's take it down by 10%. Let me know. If Magic says how he sees how you see the music, he'll kill you? Yeah, you'll have to get me first. Let's keep moving. Ooh, we're pretty late. Okay, well, I don't actually know what's around us right now, but I'm just gonna settle down right here. So we need to grab that grass. Let's put down a few of these. This feels incredibly loud. And then we put down some grass right here. And then I need an axe and some firewood. So let's just nap an axe. And I'll get us some light here in a second. Because we can make a fire starter and we can make a... Let's get an axe, thank you. And we'll get a fire starter. There we go. And if I put down this torch right over there, and I use this on it. Maybe 5%? Really? It's that loud? Okay. Okay, lovely. Beautiful. So we can see a little bit of what's going on now, and that music's ended. That is... I've heard that the Vintage Story soundtrack needed normalization. I now understand the statement. Alright, so we can use this torch to light all our other torches. I just hold them here. And you'll see that they're slowly moving from the off state to the on state. Torches will burn out in a couple days, from my understanding. Okay, we didn't want that mushroom, it was poisonous. And we need to cut down a tree. So let's put down a torch over here and get to work. Cutting down a tree will give us some firewood. Have you checked if the music's copyright? No, and I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, yeah, we'll lose some ad revenue, but this isn't my job, man. This is my fun time, so I'm not too stressed. Was that an elephant? Shaihulut? Something primal just went through my spine. I know now what it meant to live in the caves. This is something deeply human just happened right there. Holy shit, it was like a lightning rod to the ancestors. Oh my god, that was incredible. Ooh, okay. Is this completely vanilla? No, not at all. We've got a handful of mods. Mod list is not in the description yet. Sorry, I didn't have time to set it up. This stream was sort of arbitrarily planned, but I will get one for you in a second. I can show you the mods. Oh, there's quite a few. I'll bring them up as they come up. Everything we've done so far has been vanilla for the most part. Okay, so let's take a birch log. We'll put it there, and we'll get some firewood. And let's get like there's a goddamn elephant, man. Let's get like 20 firewood. And we'll put down 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks there. And then we can use this to light it. And with our fire burning, we've now got Shorty on the dance floor. Which is all that's ever mattered to me. Didn't really need to build the fire. You can't actually use anything with it. I think it's about to rain. So what we can do is make ourselves a little dirt shelter for the night. So I'm going to get some packed dirt, which we use by sort of taking some soil and just putting it in a 2x3 block. And then this gives us this packed dirt stuff here. But I don't really like the way it looks. It's kind of like orange. Not a big fan. You can do it one more time. And shout out to Radamant for this one. To give you a rammed earth, like this. Which has a slightly more sort of concrete texture. And I like it a lot. And then also I found out recently you can put rammed earth back in there to get different textures. So that'll give me like a slightly different like texture, and you can do it a few times. There's like multiple different options for this. But for tonight, let's just put a little shelter around our fire. Just something to keep us basically safe. And I'm gonna keep it real budget here. Okay, gorgeous. Well, I don't like the sound of that. I'll put down my firewood over here for the moment. And then I think I'm going to make some spears. I think maybe I want a spear. Spent last week in Pilansberg looking at elephants. They're very funny. I love Pilansberg Nature Reserve. Pilansberg, Sergeant Brute Force, SC Brute Force. Are you a South African? Or were you there on holiday? Or both? My experience so far with this game is exactly either super zen or pants-shittingly crazy. It was scary? Yeah, same. Okay, so the trombone you currently hear that's our character. That's your voice, per se. Oh, I need another rock. Just pick up the stone here so I can nap this. I'm gonna make 3 spears. That's sort of the magic number. And then I think we need to go foraging at night. We did not get very lucky on food. You know what? We do have these cereals we can eat. It's not ideal to eat them raw like this. Not great for your teeth, I imagine, but it'll keep the starvation off. Lovely. It's so terrifying. I need a little bit more grass, and then I can make a bed, and we can sleep through this night. Because you use a lot less food when you're sleeping. I think. I don't know. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we just put 3 hay bales in a row, and we get a hay bed. And we'll put it down right over there. Okay, head by the fire, nice and toasty. Let's make our 3 spears before I forget. Thank you. And we'll, like chat suggested, I will start picking up copper nuggets as and when I see them. Okay. Let's take some Z's and whittle the night away. You are starving, bro. Thank you, Ben. I have eyes. I promise. The 2 of them right here. And ears, Ben. And ears. I've heard so many things in my life you wouldn't believe, including the sound of my character starving. Shit, thank God. If you weren't here, we would have never known. Okay, now what we can do to stave off starvation early on is eat the cattail roots. It is a sign of a failed gamer, but c'est la vie. We live with what we've got. Because we can actually cook and eat the cattail roots. And ears! I know! I know! How did you miss the first 40 minutes of this? That's called the passage of time, Ravens. It comes for us all. Alright, so we've got 8 rhizomes we can eat. And we've still got some fuel on the, which is astonishing, to be honest. Let's put in that bit of driftwood. What's happening here? One of these days I'll know how the game works. Put the driftwood in there. Okay, and then cook the rhizomes, please. Thank you. And then let's put in just a little bit more firewood. And that'll give us something to eat in a second. But while that works, I'm gonna go and look for more chow. I found more chow. Okay, give me the spears. Now, this brings up our first major mod, like our first major gameplay change mod, which is the butchering mod. In Vanilla Vintage Story, when you kill an animal, you can kind of just skin them and get a whole bunch of resources straight away. But with the butchering mod, you've got to do a little bit more work. And so you can get some food out of animals, but doing them in, like, sort of butchering them in the field is way less effective. I see a wolf pup over there. I hear chickens to my left. They like hiding in the bush. Oh. There's a mammoth. And there's a chicken. Okay. I gotta sneak up on him, but my guy keeps trumpeting. Chicken! Bark, bark. There you are. Missed. Oh, missed. Oh, come on. Aim high. Oh. Absolutely robbed. I think I lost one of my spears back there as well. Well, that was tragic. We'll put it down to the hunger. Oh my god. This is the pure Tarkov gameplay coming out. Where are you? I hear you. Yeah. One of these days. Oh! Oh my god, right over his damn head. I'm gonna, you know what? Close quarters combat. The only way. The only way. Alright, we can now harvest the chicken. I'm switching off the vintage story music. This shit is too loud. Okay, we got some poultry, and we got 6 feathers. Okay, now we would have gotten a lot more if we didn't use the butchering mod. Butchering mod makes it so you get a lot less. Okay. Now, I definitely remembered to mark down my house, didn't I? There it is. I see it right there. Oh, and let's just make sure we pin that. There we go. Gravity bro, find an apple. I do hear they fall pretty close to the tree. I've heard this. Remember, gamers, health is a resource. We're not starving, we're just simply maximizing our potential. Okay, I have 8 cooked rhizomes I can enjoy. And I'm gonna put some poultry in there. And then let's just give this a little bit more firewood to work with. And as long as the temperature in the fire is hot, you don't have to light it again. It'll light itself. Butchering mod is so good, the devs should implement something like it into the game. I agree. I think it's fantastic. Okay, so we are cooking the chicken. Now let's take stock of where we are now that the immediate chaos has subsided. Let's see. Let's pick up some more sticks. We are out. I want to kind of get a bit of a lay of the land here. Let's hop up on our walls. Like, let me pick up this torch so it doesn't burn out. Let's take a look. Quite a nice little lake, this, actually. Looks like we've got some high ground over there. We can go up on this little hill, but let's eat our chow first. So cooked poultry, very good for us. How much hunger does that? That does 200 hunger, and it fills our protein bar. So if I were to pull up this, you'll see that we've now got some pips along these bars, which were previously empty. And because of that, our max health has increased. We are no longer at 15, we're now at 15.9 max health. While you're injured, you will consume... I thought I turned him off too. What the hell is that thing doing here? So you see, standing here makes things kind of bad. And that's probably not something we want to do too much of, if we can help it. You good, homie? Huh. Well, that does mean that we might run into some baddies. But not those ones. Big old cave over there. Is that a boar? Oh, run. Fear. Wait, food. Okay, now we don't. Get him. Oh, perfect. One more. That's looking like breakfast. Oh, crap. Yeah, come back for a charge. Where'd he go? I hear you. There he is. Hunt. I sense bacon. There. Delicious bacon. Oh, God. Oh, the narwhal bacons at midnight. Oh, 2017 Reddit posting. Come here. Where are you? We got hit with the avalanche. Oh, right over the dome. I'm not letting this one go, gamers. He's mine, you hear? Come here, piggy. Oh, higher. Oh! Perfect headshot. Okay, now where is the pig? Here is the pig. Okay, a little underwater butchering, never hurt nobody. Okay, unfortunately, a little bit of red meat, a little bit of hide. Not that we can do much with it right now. Bacon is haram, but this one's for survival. Inshallah, we will eat. Okay, let's get some... Let's get some... None of that. Definitely not that. Don't want none of that. Nope, nope, nope. Sad music. Sad music. Let's try and find some more food. Man, this is a bit of a food desert, this spawn. Not gonna lie. But you see what I mean? Those rifts are kind of ugly. They don't really fit the world. I thought I disabled them. I don't know why they're still here. Looks like pork's back on the menu, boys. Are we eating good tonight? Now, there's no reason to go home. We've got enough food. I think we keep exploring. Let's just see what's around us. Also, home is a pretty strong word for where we've been hanging out. See, now this is actually pretty dang cool. I'd much rather settle out here. Yeah, see, this is more like it. Nice open plain. We got some wood in the distance. Yeah. I think that the trick with this game is not getting too attached to your first spot. You're gonna move a lot. Is it? We found tin. A sign? I mean, it's not much tin. But look, 2 little bits of tin. It's very high. 2 bits of... That's enormous. So for those of you who don't know, tin allows us to get into bronze. And if we've already found a tin deposit, that means we could get into bronze tools. Like, immediately. We just need to find enough copper to get a copper pickaxe so we could go mine up more copper and more bronze, and more tin, sorry, and then we can get bronze tools. That is huge. That's huge. That's so rare. Very cool. Oh, and clay? And clay? Okay. Well, I mean, that's made the decision for us. We live on this lake. This lake is cool as hell. We live on this lake now. We got a clay deposit right there. Are these edible mushrooms? These are edible mushrooms. The chakras have aligned. We've been through enough. We need a win. Okay. We eat the mushrooms. It has been decided we have discovered Nirvana. The band. The show. Rome will be built today! On this day, Rome was built. Do y'all ever think that the Romans got tired of Times New Roman? I bet you there were Roman conservatives who were like, fuck man, I miss Times Old Roman. Those were the days. Sorry, it might actually be the stupidest thing I've ever said. Oh, it's so dumb. Okay, now the question is where to settle. We don't, again, let's not stack our bets immediately. We'll be in this area. I mean, 2 sets of edible mushrooms, huge. I'm gonna pick these will regrow, so I'm gonna pick them all up. Days without accidental peat burning, 0 thus far. Thus far. For increased efficiency, put your campfire on the peat. Okay, noted. Does it also, do you get an increased, like, heat efficiency if you burn down your house as well? Okay, so you see that stuff right there? That's called bony soil. This is a ruin. I've never done this before, but as I understand it, you can pan the soil with like a hand pan, and you can get stuff out of it, which is pretty cool. So we will be attempting this. And sometimes there's like basements under these, so I'm just gonna dig around a little, see if we see anything. But I don't see much just yet. Okay, well, this goddamn mushroom is still here. It's gonna get picked up when I do this again, isn't it? I'm gonna lose my mind if it does. Okay, you ready for this? 3, 2, 1. We got the bony soil. That's all I can ask for. That's all I can ask for. Okay, what don't I need in my inventory? You know what? Let's ditch the grass. That's the easiest to get more of. Okay, we should keep trying to farm sticks here as well. We are currently stickless in Seattle. Fun fact, you can live for the rest of your life underwater. I heard that you could hold your breath for at least as long as it takes to die. Is that... Sorry, your delivery was a little better. I'll admit. Oh, we got a cave. Cool. Cool. Anything imminently interesting here? No. Okay. Just a little hovel. Nothing special. Let's not worry about that. Taking a look at the map. Whoa. Okay, so this was that really nice lake we like the look of. I think a house right here might be quite interesting. Overlooking the river. We got 3 lakes around it. Let's go check that out and see what we think. When I hear house fire, I think of mass food cooking. Depends what you're willing to eat. For example, crab. Oh, and I see some berries too. Oh, hello, Mr. Crab. How are you? Whoop. Nope. One of these days, I'll learn how to throw. But not this day. Okay, do I... You know, I'm going to chuck this busted knife. And let's pick up some berries. Yummy cranberries. And we'll just munch on those while we head towards that hill. I want to see what the view is like. I think building up there sounds pretty good to me. I don't like being right next to the resources. I like having them a little bit further away. Just because it gives you more freedom to expand, right? You're not worried about placement so much. Okay, we got some puffballs, which are edible. So lots of food in this little meadow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, right here. Oh, yes. No, this is where we're gonna live. Although, it would be nice to actually be on the waterfront a bit more, I think. I do like that view. I do. What do you think, gamers? Should we go? You know what? Let me poll you. I can just put this in chat. Let's run a poll. So, start poll. Where to settle? On the lake front? On the river overlook? Okay, so we'll go back and have a look at both of them. And then you guys tell me where you think looks cool. So the river overlook, let's just head back to that one quickly. That is a nice view. It is a nice view, I agree. But I do like having a lakefront view, but at the same time, kind of got the lake right there, right? So this is the river overlook. It's quite pretty. We could build a little porch coming off this. We'd have to stabilize it, but we could build a little porch coming off there, looking out over to the river. And then if we look backwards, we look out over the meadows. I'm going to head this way to have a look at that lake that I thought also looked quite nice. Also worth noting, we have another cave here. And cranberries. Okay, I'll leave some of those in there. Don't need them all right now. We got a hell of a vertical shaft. Okay, most people are voting River Overlook, which actually makes a lot of sense, right? That actually makes a lot of sense. So here is the lake. So we could build either waterfront. We could go like right here on the shore, just like this, looking out over the water. Or I think what actually might be kind of prettier, and again, there's so much food around here. What could be even prettier actually would be to go up on the rise and then look down over it. We also are right next to the clay then. And we're gonna need a lot of clay. Something like this, right? So yeah, which one do you guys like the most? Double-decker porch? That would be easier on the river one. We could do it on either one, actually. First we mine, then we crab? Okay, okay. Yes, Dad. Whatever you say. Okay, speaking of crab, before I'm gonna get any crab, I need another knife. So, let's, while you guys vote, let me nap some tools here. And then, I think we get a couple more shovels. And we start getting some rammed earth going so that I can, oh, I didn't mean to make a knife, damn it. I'm actually just gonna leave that. I don't want another knife right now. I don't have the space. Inventory is at a little bit of a premium. Don't know if you've noticed. We've got one shovel. I'll nap the other one later. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just keep picking up some of these mushrooms. Mostly just to get them marked on the map. The crab? Yes, Mega Ultra Dude. Yes, he's dredge posting in 2026. Yes, he is. Yes. He's dredge maxing. I really like the river. Stunning view and freshwater super close since the lakes are nearby. Are there water wheels in the game? Isn't that a balcony? I do not know to what you refer. Probably not something I said. I just got here and I have no context. Alan, that is the correct way to vote. Is uninformed and uncaring. That gets us to good places exclusively. It's the foundation of democracy right there. This music feels very loud. This music feels very loud. Am I crazy? Is this very loud? Water wheels in the snapshot. Okay. He's engineer maxing? Dude, I wish. Okay. I'm going to do one thing before we continue, which I'm going to turn off these damn riffs because they look like buttholes into the sky. And while I'm a big fan of both, not at the same time, okay? We've been playing for 49 minutes. Feels like a lifetime. Could we customize the save? I would like to... temporal rifts off. Oh, you know what? Let's make them invisible. I just don't want to look at them. I don't mind the mechanic. I just want to look at the damn things. Okay, save. And let me just... I'll leave the edit up to you if you want to change it. No, it's loud. It feels so loud, AP girl. Okay, thank you. The music's louder than your voice, which is insane because I have like 17 decibels boosted, which means the music is currently like well over 70 decibels, which is insane. I'm gonna shave 10 decibels off the top in the mixer. Let me know if that's any better, please. Okay, when the music comes back in. All right, but it looks like the poll's pretty like unanimous almost. I'd say we're going with 71% special majority. It looks like we're going to be settling on the cliff. Okay, with that in mind, let's start making some concessions in that regard. So if I'm going to settle on the cliff, I'm definitely going to want to clear some space up here as a first point of order. And then I'm going to need some resources so that we can start putting down the basic structure of our house. And I think we're going to go over time, not all at once, but I think we'll go for like a terraced build. I think that'll look pretty cool. We're going to have to farm down there either way. So that right there, that's going to be our farm. So I think we're going to settle down there initially. We'll build a little farm space right here, right? Because it needs to be on the waterfront. We'll build a farm over there. We'll build a little shed over here that we'll live in for now. And then once we've got a little bit more tools and tech and stuff, we'll build a little smithy up on the hill and so on and such as. Okay. So with that, oh, we got some quartz here as well. Nice. And a cranberry bush. With that in mind, I'm going to... Well, let's start by picking up some soil and then making ourselves a little hutch. Make magic pixelate all the rifts in the edit. So we spoke about this at the very beginning of the stream, which I do not blame you for missing. It was a bit of a technical shit show. The odds of magic ever touching anything to do with this game approach zero. They're asymptotic. I wouldn't say it's I wouldn't say it's not going to happen. I would say that it absolutely approaches zero. He is a diehard Notch enjoyer and will probably not enjoy working on Vintage Story. He's a bit of a fanatic in that one very specific, very unimportant way. So we forgive him it. I am picking this up, right? Yeah. Quartz can mean gold and silver. Really? That's good to know. Okay. Thank you. That is good tech. All right. So we're going to take this just to start. Give me some packed dirt. And then... Oh, get out of here. And then give me some rammed earth. Which is exactly what they called me in high school. All right. Let's take our rammed earth. And let's put down just a simple little base, just like a starting point, right, for our empire here. So if the house is going to be there, I want to make sure we have a good view of what I'm building. So let's do a little bit of marking out. So if I were to put down a structure sort of here, I'm just randomly marking some spaces. I want to see what it looks like from up here. Next Minecraft mod pack going to be Greg Tech New Horizons. He also hates modded Minecraft, so I think the odds are pretty low on all fronts. Okay, so I think I don't like it there. It's sort of blocking the view of the lake, so I'm going to move it over, sort of closer to where that that little embankment is. So I'm thinking sort of here. I think we'll build there. Also, I got to stop running. I don't need to. Quartz can be in any rock. Okay. Good to know. No, it's only 6,000 hours. You can bang it out in a weekend. Oh, no, he doesn't hate modded Minecraft because of the time sink. He hates modded Minecraft because he has a just strong aversion to modding Minecraft. It's the simple truth. All right, so let's put down. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get just some different like varieties of rammed earth here. Let's get a few different ones. So that's the regular one. Yeah, that's the regular one. Let's get that. Let's get another. Let's get another. What's happening here? I can't pick that up. Okay. Okay, something's stuck. Chuck that. Give me this. Split that. Give me this one. Okay, so I've got a few different varieties of the same goods here. Let's put down these sticks just in a pile. Okay, pick that up. So now I'm gonna just sort of arbitrarily switch between these different textures to kind of give a bit more variety to the space. Okay, we'll put one there. And I'm thinking I'm gonna build like a little 3x5 kind of lean-to here for us to just initially live in. He's looks maxing? I know. I know. Okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. And then I think we go up one more block and then come over with a bit of a roof. Okay, let's do you. Okay, and then one more over. So we'll do like that one, and then that one, and then this and this. Now, by the way, the rammed earth, like we're using here, is pretty good if you've got soil instability turned on, because it can defy gravity, like you're seeing here. Like, this is packed earth, right? This probably shouldn't be able to stand the way we're seeing it stand right now, and yet, behold, the wonders of science. Incredible. Okay, so that's going to give me just a basic little structure that we can work with here. All right, don't forget windows. Yes. Okay, so let's get a window, I think here and here. We'll get a nice 3-wide one. We'll get some floors down as well. I think I definitely need to make another shovel too. This is going to take a hot minute to do it this way. And let's put down a couple of torches. Yeah, I think that's, for now, that's going to be what we start with. I think we might make it a little bit bigger, actually. Let's just use up the rest of our earth here. Okay, lovely. Are those the same damn texture? No, they're slightly different. Okay, it's a start. It's a start, right? We'll improve it. We'll improve it. Don't you worry. So let's put down some of our other resources just so they're out of my hands. For starters, let's get a campfire going. And then makes a couple more shovels so that we can... Thank you. So that we can dig up some floors here. Make it nice. Ellie, your face cam has some weird shadows. Those are called my eyebrows. Thank you for noticing. Nah, something's up with the camera, and there's a lamp behind me. It's like something to do with the refresh rate of the camera. It's not playing nice with the lamp. I have been able to fix this in the past, but it's about the shutter speed on the camera. It's also, the sun was directly in my face when I started the stream, and now it's not, so I need to adjust. Thank you for bringing it up. I had forgotten. Am I out of sticks? No, they're over here. I do have the realistic smoke mod on, so we do need to be careful of like smoke because it will pull up and suffocate us if we're in an enclosed space. So it needs a way to get out above head height. Is that going to kill my sticks? No, it just drops them down. Okay. Reminder to make storage basket? Yes, thank you. I just wanted somewhere to put them before I made them. So, in fact, let's do that right now, shall we? We can make a storage basket like this. Thank you. And we can put this, for now, let's just put this right here. They can actually attach to the wall. It's pretty handy. Pretty dang handy. Alright, so let's keep digging. The nice thing about using earth as your initial building material, of course, is that it replaces itself one-to-one. So every bit of earth we dig up, we can put down again. And I am going to give myself a little bit of a rim around the edge here. Like I said, we've got that 5-day grace period for the enemy spawning, so let's make use of it. Okay, so we can get some dirt. Oh, I need 4 more. Ah! Okay. And for this one, I'm just going to use the default texture, I think. Yeah, I just need to pick up some more dirt. Let's go get it from this hillside. Is that magic? It is magic. It is. Hello. I have been slandering you. I have been saying that you are a notch believer, a diehard notch enjoyer, and that you don't like modded Minecraft. Which listen, just for the record, between you and me, I respect you fundamentally as a person, and I love you, but I cannot believe you don't want to play computer games with me out of puritanical hate. I just thought you were a better person than this. This is I'm not mad, I'm just sad and disappointed. Okay, I think there is a texture of this which has, yeah, it looks more like bricks. I want that for the inside of the house. Yeah, I like this. This I like. Right, doesn't that look a little bit nicer? Sort of like it's worn. Let's put some stuff away in our basket. So, what don't we need on it? We don't need this, we don't need this. We can put that down. We don't need this, we don't need this, we don't need this. We don't need those. We don't need this. Okay. Yeah. Let's put down our bed. I guess for now, we'll sleep right there. Let me pick up my sticks. And my sticks. Thank you. Lovely. And then, let's put down... honestly, I'm just going to chop up a little bit more firewood here. Let's chop all that, and let's stack that in the corner. Lovely. And we'll put down the sticks. And anything else I can stack. These can be made into bales. And I believe they can be unmade? Yes. Okay. So we'll just put our grass there. And then let's get a campfire going. And maybe one more torch. You know what? Let's get 3 campfires. Damn it. Let's get 3 campfires going. Hard choice to make might be worth a bit of time now to get clay to start vessels cooking since they take several days. Yes, it's my next objective, is to get clay vessels cooking. Thank you for the reminder. So let's just build a couple campfires. And then once we've got stuff to cook, we'll be able to cook it quickly. So right now I've got a little bit of meat I can cook up, and that is going. But yeah, you're right. The sooner we get clay going, the sooner we can fire it, and then the sooner it will all look good. Let me just fix my camera quickly. And honestly, gamers, this might be a pretty good... wow, look at that sunset. This might be a pretty good place for us to just pause for a second while I go get something to drink. We can all take a moment to go get some coffee or something. I need 1 more set of rammed earth. Oh, actually, 2 more. Glass is a whole different story in VS? Yeah. We're not even at clay yet? Yeah, we're taking our time with it. Not in any rush. I'm just enjoying the chatting to chat, hanging out. Really no rush. Let me quickly pull up my LG Pro Gamer view, and I just fix this camera because it is a little... Oh, that's a little dark. She's a little dark right now. Okay, shutter speed's at 1/400. Let's bring that up to 1/60. Deals with the shadow problems. Does give me crazy bags under my eyes, though. Up the ISO a touch? Maybe that's just what I look like? Shit, this is how I find out I'm ugly? No, no. Image, image up the brightness a little bit. There we go. Slightly more human. Also, slightly pink. Pink. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, that wasn't planned. Alright, let's chow down a touch. And I'm gonna... How do I... Gamers, how do I sit on the ground? Can someone please tell me quickly? Snyder cut lighting. A cup of coffee or tea is great pairing with this game? Yeah. I'm gonna go get my... I'm gonna go get some hot chalky going. He's a vampire, guys. Don't fall for it. G, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yes, dude. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take this opportunity to, oh, let's see, can we get a better view? Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna take this opportunity to go get a quick snack and some water. I'm a bit parched. We've got another 2 hours ahead of us, so don't go anywhere. Well, go get yourself a drink if you'd like it. I am going to... I think I have a be right back screen. Yes, there it is. Okay, so I'll be right back. Give me maybe 2 minutes, and I'll see you all in a second. Is the camera frozen? The camera's frozen. That's so funny. What an incredible... You know what? We're keeping it. Look at that. He's contemplating that shit, man. Look at him over there. That's so funny. All right, I'll be back in a second. All right. It's so stupid. Okay. Wagwan to the gamers. I'm not officially back from break. My kettle's almost finished boiling. I just got a horrible message from our wonderful community member Omega, who has genuinely been a sub on this channel for over 3 years, who just told me they had their credit card goinked and is going to lose their streak, which I hate. Does anyone know if there is a way to gift a membership specifically to one person on YouTube? Because I know in Twitch you can send it to a person, but I don't want this guy to lose his streak. I mean, he's been such an incredible support. I want to buy him a channel membership. But does anyone know if there's a way for me to like specifically give it to him, or is it just shotgun in the dark? If anyone knows, that would be great. Please tell me. Okay, I'm going to go get my hot chocolate. When I come back, I'll read the chat. But hit the research, boys. We're going to figure this out. Okay, I'm back. We are going to hear the cat screaming in a second. She's just woken up and is about to have her dinner, and then she's going to come complain that life is difficult. You did hear Cat. Cat's name is Lily. She's a little baby. She's only 2 years old. She's only 27 and has yet to pay rent. So don't feel any sorrow for her, please. Oh my god, this camera, dude. I'm losing my mind. It's still contemplating. He's in the damn corner over there. Look. He's looking at chat. It's so stupid. Oh fuck. Okay. Omega says that's not necessary to gift a sub. No, it is necessary. Okay, we look out for our own in this part of the world. All right, there we go. He's back. He's so back. Ah, Lily the Thonker. Yeah, she is the Thonkler. She has about 3 brain cells to rub together, so between the two of us, she's doing better. That camera needs to be an emote. We'll have to do an extractive surgery later. Pull it up. You're calling your baby Lily? Oh, I'm so congratulated. Are you actually expecting a child? That's incredibly cool, Con. I hope it goes well. That's very awesome. I thought I woke up, but I think I might still be dreaming. You are. Nightmare! Sorry. It's just... Must not be an orange then? Listen, she's an orange by adoption, okay? Association. I've got ginger in the beard, now a little bit to gray. It's just terrifying. And she is very orange. I'll bring her on camera when she comes in here and complains, okay? Okay. Private stream to gift Omega a sub when he's the only viewer. But we've had this problem before, Senate, where on streams where people are not present, if I give out subs, or other people do, it goes to them. Do you remember Failsure? Failsure, we remember you. Failsure, were you not the person who, in the subathon, got missed by every single dono wave? We had something like 700 memberships gifted in the space of a week when Magic and I did our subathon. And it was, no, it was more than that, I think. It was almost 1,000. And he was in every single stream from the second it started until the end, and he did not get a sub. It's the most incredible thing I've ever seen. LU jump scare? Yeah. Okay, it's called Largely Unpleasant to Be Here. It's the service I provide. Why am I harvesting grass? I'll be honest, the ADHD's kind of rolled over. And we're just in hyperfixation mode now. Okay, I need to do some more things to improve this base. One of the things we can do, it's a little bit dark, is to go farm up some more cattails, which we can... Let's go do that. So, we didn't see cattails on this lake, but I believe the other one down this way had a bunch. So let's go get some cattails, and because I want to make another basket, which is going to be for food storage. I'm going to show you guys a cool little mechanic with that. It was 500 magic? Okay, fine. Just freaking fact check me. He's numbers maxing? Exactly. Yes, yes, dude. Yes. He's numbers maxing. Yes. Oh. Is that tin? No, just a rock. Okay, no cattails over here. That's a shame. Let's go over. I think this one might have had some. I know I've been a shadow in the corner longer than I care to admit, but the details are lost to the ages. Yep, fair enough. Oh, I just destroyed it. Oh, I'm a foolish man. Have you got cattails for me? No, you've got Tool, or Tuli. Tuli is very good for thatch, which is not something I care to work on right now. Okay, any other bodies of water nearby? There's that. Let's go have a look. Omega, you also dodged all the subs on the subathon? That's crazy. Well, I'm very sorry that your credit card got joinked, man. That is a horrible, horrible thing. It's never happened to me. And I know it will eventually happen. Because, I mean, you have to give your card to, like, everything these days just to get in the door. Oh, look who it is! A beast approaches! Yes, hello. Okay, hello. Mon chat. Come here. Are you ready? Everyone, this is Lily. Oh, she's a real hot chonker. Uh-huh. There she is. Say hello. Oh, you smell like fish. Turn your face. Be cute. Just for once. Yes, there she is. She is en petite orange. And she's also can't shut up. She's a streamer at heart. Failure, thank you for 20 gifted. That is crazy. No, save that for the OnlyFans. Stop it. Given away for free in 2026? That's crazy. Thank you. Thank you. That is huge. You want to see the cat? I know how this works. She's appreciative as well. Thank you so much. That is an enormous amount of gifted. Failure, you're amazing. I really appreciate it. Did Omega get one? Did Omega get one? No. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Okay, well, she's gone up. If we want to see the cat, we're going to have to make some adjustments here, which I don't know if I actually can do. No, I can't. Okay, she's just off frame. She's up there. Okay, she'll come back down in a second. Don't you worry. Thank you. Thank you, Villager. Everybody, if you just got gifted a sub, please do say a big thank you. And of course, this wouldn't be a largely unemployed stream if I didn't throw some of my own. I can give away 5 for free, so there you go. Have fun. She's an orange female. She is an orange female. She is not a calico in disguise. Omega settings prevented. I know. We do need Lilycam. I agree. Right now we just get Lily Tail, right there. Lilycam is actually something I've thought about setting up. I've got a space right over there. I can point a camera up at her little perch because she always sits up there, so it should be good. Oh no, Moss got a membership. Okay, delete the channel. We can't. We can't be having that. That's no good. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing pretty bad frame drops. Are you guys getting stutter? I hope not. Aha! I have found the target. Okay, so we need to just get enough of these that we can make another one of those baskets. I'm only going to make one more. After that, we're going to get into clay. And that's what we're going to go do next. We're going to go dig up a whole bunch of clay. Hello. You want to be on stream again? You're kind of... You're harshing up the whole flow of this operation. Cat brushing stream when? I will brush the cat one time for every like the stream gets. That is a commitment today. Okay? We're on 26 likes. She gets 26 brushes. I will keep to this truth before the end of the stream. You have 2 hours to rack that number as high as you can get it. Okay, she's gonna just do that for a little bit. I won't lie. I might have to leave the room and check in on her. Grosolino, welcome to the Unemployed Masses. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to have you. Not a significant amount of drop. No, but this shouldn't be an encoding issue. Falazur, is it Failsur or it's Falazur? Sorry, 20 gifted, and I can't say your name right. It's not an encoding issue, which is what you're describing. That's when, you know, there's all the little like grass and stuff and YouTube freaks out. This is an upload issue. But I've been having issues uploading all day. I tried to send the latest Stationeers footage to Magic, and it said 9,800 hours to upload, which feels wrong. It feels like maybe that's not the amount that it should be. So I think I might be having issues with my ISP, which it sounds about right, to be honest. Par for the course. Okay, vines are pretty good. We should be collecting those because we will need ropes sooner rather than later, actually. Oh, more vine. Lovely. Is that growing on those bushes? I didn't know it could do that. Cool. Let's go get some clay. So we saw clay right here. There was a deposit. Let's dig up a chunk. There it is. Might be the mesh net. The mesh net's disabled, Magic, on this computer. I also thought so, but no, it's not. I've tried everything. I can't seem to get it to go through. It might actually genuinely just be my building is having upload troubles. Never underestimate the bandwidth of a station waggling, hurtling down the highway. I'll say, there was a fantastic study done in South Africa not that long ago, where to protest the slow internet speeds in the country, an organization attached a flash drive to a carrier pigeon and flew it to Cape Town. And the 10 gigabyte file or whatever it was got transferred before... It arrived in the city before the transfer was done over ADSL. Which is just... It's an incredible... Like, it basically fixed the problem overnight because the government was so ashamed they actually did something about it. Which is just an incredible way to do it. I think it was a newspaper. Okay, someone might be getting put in the naughty room. And by the naughty room, I mean the very plush bedroom in which she sleeps most of the time. What do you want? She thinks I'm talking to her. This is the problem. She's never known any other cats. We literally found the cat, Lily. Yep, that's you. We found her in the garbage. Like, in a pile of trash in Korea. And so we rescued her at about age 2 weeks old. And she's never interacted with a cat, ever. Her mother was nowhere to be seen for a while, so eventually we took her in. And she's never seen a cat since. And so she's a little unsocialized and thinks that when we talk, she should talk. Because she does this whenever I'm speaking to myself as well, or anyone else. It's a collab stream. It really is. It really is. Dog enjoyers are not going to like this one. Okay, I feel like 4 stacks is probably enough clay. Oh, well, let's get 4 full stacks. That's what we'll need for a while. Yes, can you please fact check that, Magic? Speed of light in Africa versus the humble carrier pigeon. It wasn't fiber. It was the phone lines. which were limited by the switching boards or something, like arbitrarily. The speed was capped at 20 megabytes at the absolute maximum. It was 4 gigs, not 10. Okay, cool. But the story's correct. Okay, thank you. Thank you. It's important to fact check. It's important to be accurate when shaming your government. Okay, we got the little chicken over here. Oh, hello, chicken. I'm going to kill you. Come here. If I could see you, you'd be dead. Damn. Oh, there it is. Oh, I missed. Man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Okay, fine. You get away this time, buddy. We went out to get cattails and clay. We got cattails and clay. I think we now need some wood for more firewood, because we'll need a bunch. And then we get back and start making some pottery. Oh, there's a rooster. Okay, do you think I can hit this? Oh, first try. Okay. It's a little bit easier when he's not moving. Also, I think I bumped my camera. Ah, my body is being devoured by beasts! Oh god, get the spear, get the spear, get the spear. Oh, shit. Okay, it was fine. We'll be fine. He's one-tapped. Ah, shit. Oh, we traded! We traded! No, dude, no. Okay, I have spawned 500 blocks away. Not too bad, not too bad. I might be able to get back before our stuff despawns, maybe. If we beeline it. And I mean, like, really beeline it. Okay, let's just go. Go. Sprint. We'll pick up berries as we go. So we got something to recharge with, but we're going to have to sprint the whole way. Which class did we start with? This is the commoner class. So no special benefits or downsides. Just plain old. That was intentional. Just so that there wasn't any like extra stuff going on that I needed to explain or display. IP over avian carrier is actually 2009's fastest internet in South Africa. God, what a country. I miss it. I miss it so much. We got nommed? No. Okay. We're about to become the nommer. Always nom lest thee be nommed. We're just playing as commoner, Ben. Wolf W? Listen, can't spell wolf without food. Put that one in your fact checker. I'm gonna lose my mind with this cat. I'm gonna crash out, man. I'm gonna lose it. Look at this cool pillar here. I always play Blackguard because I love the power dynamic of begging for food from people in exchange for all the services I can provide. What does a Blackguard do? I don't know if we're gonna make it back to death before our stuff despawns. We might. People always say we should learn from our mistakes, but you could be worse. True. True. Oh, we were like right next to our house when we died. Wow, that is incredibly bad luck. Okay, the chicken's still there. This is big, and so is the wolf. Slightly on fire, as was foretold. Blackguard mines the fastest. Okay, cool. Ooh, a lump of fat is pretty huge. That means we can cure that pelt if we haven't lost it. Okay, I might need to take a break here, boys, just to take Lily somewhere quiet and show her the meaning of fatherly love. That sounds so fucked. I don't know where else. I was mostly just saying I was going to cuddle her until she goes to sleep, but it came out so... Man, the internet's really done a number on human civilization, huh? Let me finish off these berries. We'll pick up this dirt, and then we've officially abandoned this house. We've moved on with our lives, and I'll leave that fire pit ember there as a reminder of what once was. No class mods? Nah. Why am I copying strains? Shane Dawson spotted. Please kindly never bring that name up in this household. All right. Okay, let's get rid of those. Where did we settle in the end? It was it's like this area. I'll just put a thing right there. So this is home. Lovely. Oh, I see another wolf. Shit. Okay, hold on. Don't throw. Don't throw. Throw. Round 2, baby. Okay. We kite, then we kill. Oh, shit. We might get lucky with a double shot here. Shit. Okay, we did have more health previously. Oh, he's running. Damn coward. Okay, we hunt. We hunt the hunter. Quick. Oh. He's moving. Unfortunately, so am I, which kind of does throw off the aim reticle a little bit. Oh, come on. Okay, well, we run back home, which is, I mean, just about as good as you could ask for. Oh, yes, dude. Okay, it took a little bit, but we got there, and we found some berries. Nice. Okay, the hope here is that we get another pelt. Because you can oil 2 of them at a time, and we did. That's huge. Okay, so we got some chow and another pelt. Of all this stuff, I'm going to chuck the spear out. Yeah, we'll chuck the spear out because that'll be the easiest to find again. It'll just pick itself up. Good shot. That was a tough one. That guy was moving. He was moving quick. Okay, I'm going to put some tools down. Just so we've got more space. Let's put down the axe. We don't need that right now. We are going to need it shortly. Let's get the pelts. I'm going to put the fat with it, which will oil both of them, I think. Yeah, there's the other one. So that gives me 2 oiled hides. So now these are curing. And what we can do... Can I put these on the wall? No, I got to put them on the floor. We can place these like here and here. And then these will slowly cure. Right? And once they're cured, they'll become pelts. And with pelts, we can, well, we can do a bunch of other cool stuff, I think. Okay, there's some more feathers. There's some vines. We'll hold on to that. Let's cook up this meat. The fire is cold, unfortunately. Let's pick up some firewood. And put that over here. As a true Vintage Story veteran, those throws made me nauseous. Okay, who fucking asked? Sorry. Since we're being rude son of a bitches to one another, I thought I'd just add in. There we go. Okay, that's actually kind of a nice little lean-to, man. I'm not too mad about that. I think that looks pretty cool. Let me put that one in the spank bank for later. Okay, lovely. Let's start work on a pit. Because that is going to be the next big thing. We need to get some pottery going. And for that, we're going to need more resources. So, let's go mining. Get some hunter backpacks? Yeah, that is the plan. That is the plan. We got to wait for that stuff to cure, though, I believe. So those 2 hides will, I think, give me 2 hunter backpacks, which are basically like these little reed hand baskets, just slightly bigger. I think they store 4 items instead of instead of 3. So it's a small upgrade, but an upgrade. Okay, packed dirt. Rammed earth. And again, let's get a different texture on this one. I quite like that. Alright, so where are we going to put the pit kilns? Again, let's take a look up here at our layout and make sure that it's going to look nice from up this way. Okay, so that's what that looks like right now. This will be adjusted. This is eventually going to become a shingle roof, I think. It'll be more of a shed facing this way than the little lean-to it is right now. So with that in mind, I think what I'm going to do is actually knock a hole in the wall here. Maybe for now it can stay. You know what? Let's clear this space and make this into the next little area. Is that how I want to do this? I want to make sure when I do this I get it right, because it's a bit of a pain to move this stuff later. Yeah, hear me out. I think what we can do is actually put it along the back here. It does need a roof, which is the only thing. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm going to make some pottery, and then I'm going to bury it in the ground and set it on fire. And that's going to cook it. It's going to make a pit kiln out of it, is what they're called. But they're quite like... They're kind of semi-permanent when you build them, because once the firing goes, you don't really want to move it. And I tend not to... I like kind of like repurposing structures rather than rebuilding them. Let's pick up our knife, because we're going to need a lot of grass to do this. So we can clear this area with the knife by first picking up all the actual grass to use. As a vintage story adept, these throws are what I aspire to. Who asks? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Make a cave for clay. Make a cave for clay. Make a cave for clay. I discovered pit kilns can start fires 2 tiles away. Yes! I discovered this the hard way as well. Falazur, another 20 gifted, brother? Are you serious? Thank you so much. That is incredibly generous of you. Oh man, the streamer's dilemma. To acknowledge the number or not. Acknowledge the number and you disrupt the flow. Don't acknowledge the number and you're ungrateful. Because it is ungrateful. Thank you, that is incredibly generous. Do I want it here? I'm so indecisive, gamers. I can't make up my mind on this. You know what? Let's make a separate building. Let's put it like... Let's put it like here. It's not that far away. Let's put it right here. Okay, cool. We used through that knife. I'm going to put it here. Let's dig a hole. Okay, so we'll go... What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 across seems fine, and then 2 on either end, so we'll have 7 deep. And then a couple of corners, and then we'll go like 3 in. For now. We're just going to do a super, like this is going to be super jank for the moment, and we'll put proper roofs on it in a mo. Something like this. Something like this. Okay, then we start digging. Six, 7. I've heard this. I've heard this. Is this Minecraft? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. That. No, that. This is Minecraft correct. Thank you, Mega. Thank you. Thank you for backing me up. Alright, lovely. That's going to be our little pit kiln setup for the moment. This is like just aesthetic work here. That's exactly what they called me in high school, so checks out. How did that grass grow back already? Chat, please can someone explain? Any grassologists in chat? If you get into VS, Minecraft will become unplayable for you. Well, that's fine, because this is Minecraft. So, no threat, right? How quickly they scab. How quickly they scab. Alright, lovely. That works for moi. I'm not going to worry about multi-texturing this one as much. Or maybe a little bit. We can do a little bit of Greeble. Greeble always good. Put one there, and a couple here. And then, yeah, you can have one there, and maybe that, and like this, and like so. Okay, and then let's get some different textures. Okay, so that's going to be my basic pit kiln setup for the moment. And we will eventually put a roof on this. And temporarily, I'm going to put a very ugly roof on it, right? Just so that we can get started with this. And I might as well do that final little bit of texturing on this. Oh, hello, cat. Yes, yes, you do wish to ruin the whole vibe. Or improve it, depending on who you ask, I suppose. Okay, there we go. So that's going to be our pit kiln setup. And then we'll put a little roof coming off there in a moment. For now, we need to actually have stuff to put in the kiln. So let's go do some work. Mel Roman, you are running a VS server for the community. Yes, yes, everyone, please check out the court-mandated Discord server. Mel Roman, one of the greatest of us all, here to tell you that there is a community Discord server for Largely Unemployed. I wasn't sure if it was still running, Mel. That's amazing. I should hop on there, man. I've got a little bit of a hankering for community VS. Finally, it's finally happened. Mel Roman, I finally have enough, like, lifetime available to me that I could actually think about, you know, spending stuff doing other things than work, which is, I'm still not entirely sure how to process this, I'll be honest. All right, so let's pop out the clay, gamers. And let's put down our very first clay form. So we are now going to make some raw pottery. This pottery will be fired in those pit kilns we just made. And so we need to decide what we're going to make. This is going to take a little while, so bear with me, this can be a bit tedious, and you're going to get carpal tunnel, but that's okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pits we can fire simultaneously. I'd like to do them all at once. So what do I want? Okay, I'm definitely going to want multiple cooking pots. I want at least 2 for here, plus I'm probably going to eventually have 2 just sort of waiting around with food in them. So let's do a set of 4. What do you think? We don't have to do them all now, though. Now let's start with 1, and then we'll move along. So I'm gonna chip off the rest of this. Left click to remove clay, and then F to choose your like placement, and right click to place it. And you can just hold it down and drag. And then we're gonna build up our pot, and then you can go to duplicate layer and just hold right click. And as long as it's the same pattern, it'll just place it for you. Oh. Unlike that. So let's remove that. We don't need that one. Switch back to singular. Okay, lovely. There's our pot. Okay, I'm also going to make myself a pair of bowls. There we go. And let's just hollow this out. And then we place this. Easy peas. Now there's like a whole like sub-community around this process, like making this the most efficient way possible. I'm not too fussed about it. Mel, thank you for 5 gifted subs, brother. That is a huge donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wow, you guys are really supporting each other this stream. Thank you, man. It's incredible. Please, if you do want to donate to Magic and I to make this work more possible, because of course we both work hourly, so we can spend more time on the channel if we earn more from the channel. It's just a direct correlation. Please do so via memberships for many reasons, but the biggest one being that it gives back to the people watching as well, right? Direct donations are great, but memberships support everybody else on the channel too. And for us, that's more important than anything else. Okay, so let's put the red clay bowls away. We can get the pot. We'll put that away for the moment. And then let's get a crucible as well. It'll be a while before we can use it, but we might as well get one fired up because we'll have a little bit of space. And I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. Don't forget you can fit a crucible in that pit. It's like he's played the game. And then I need to put down this and then take that one away. Okay, and there's our crucible. Alright, so that gives us 4 little items that we can fit inside our pit. And I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like now. So we place it, we can put the crucible there, we'll put a pair of bowls, and we can fit the, what's that thing called? The cooking pot. Then we put down some straw. Ben, welcome to the Unemployed Masses. Thank you for joining the squad. We put down some sticks, and then we need some firewood as well. And I might as well just get that one started. Actually, firewood's going to be the biggest challenge here. I think I have just enough to get this one started, but then we're going to have to go chop some trees. Okay, so let's get this stuff firing. No reason to wait. And I'm just going to put a single block above it so that if it rains, it doesn't get put out. Okay, and then, I'll be honest, I think we need to make ourselves another cattail basket. I can actually make 2. Let's make 2. No reason not to. My mouse is stuck. Thank you. There we go. We can make some cordage. That's the primitive survival mod. No worry. Don't worry about that just yet. Guess we'll put you in the windowsill for now. Okay, and you know what? I think if I hold right click, how do I... No. Get out. If I shift and right click, I can pick this up. That is a mod. And then control right click, I can... Shift right click, I can place? Yes. There we go. Alright, so you can stay up there. That's kind of like our resources pack. Let's get some more flint, because I'm going to need to make some more shovels. Let's get some more sticks. We're going to need those too. You can store all my clay for now. How about that? Okay. And why don't you take these mushrooms? Yeah. We'll keep the grass on us. Okay, lovely. No reason to have these cattails on us either. Let's go to the forest and get some trees. Where is the nearest forest? This one. We so back? Hanadi. Oh my god, he's here. He's here, gamers. Hanadi is here. Clay vessels are the better storage. Yes, we will get we'll get to them in a second. I just want to get some more firewood first. I can't fire any more stuff anyway until we've got more firewood, so you know, chicken or the egg. Mega. Thank you for 10 gifted, brother. That's huge. Oh, if you weren't Australian, I'd be so happy to see that. How's Melbourne, by the way? You guys must be going into winter now, right? Or into autumn? How's the temp? My buddy, I'm actually so tempted to like link you guys up. He just he's from Melbourne, and he's just heading home from Thailand today. And man, I love the guy. He's just like, he lived in Seoul forever, and he's like, it's basically Melbourne, but with nicer people. I'm doing my part, my brother. Thank you, man. It's genuinely very cool. And to everybody who just got gifted a membership, please do give some love to to Mega. Even if he's Australian, we won't hold it against him. No, we don't, folks. No, we don't. Chicken came first due to evolution. Okay. All right. Okay, who asked? Turns out it was me. I'll let you have this one. When am I coming to hang out? Tell your government to give out visas. They don't like to do it. I refuse to believe Australia is real. Based and Commonwealth pilled. I'm here for the Australia slander. Listen, South Africans have two things, and one of them is making fun of the Aussies, so... We're a little scared of the New Zealanders, okay? You don't always know what they're gonna do. One year, they're, you know, chill and saying, "Hey, cuz, how you doing?" And then the next, they're losing to you twice in a row in the Rugby World Cup. So you never know what you're gonna get. And I for one, don't like to take chances. Okay, well, the bottom command still works. The Senate. Exclamation mark sounds. If the bot's still working, that should take you to the sounds page. Assuming the sounds are still working. What's the other thing? We don't talk about the other thing. You have to be South African to find out. If you were a Sepa, you wouldn't have to ask. Okay. Got some white oysters. It's exactly what they called me in high school. That's crazy. They put me in the game. Okay, let's chow down on some of these. Now, this is a maple tree, which means that we will not be able to get resin from it. So I feel nothing about chopping this thing down. Sounds work? Okay, cool. But does it actually play on stream? Can someone redeem a sound? Let's see if it works. Streamlabs app doesn't work. Ah, okay. I have no idea what you're doing. That makes two of us, brother. Welcome to the party. We have skilled labor visas? Okay, so you're saying it's literally skill difference. That's why I can't get into Australia. Deserved. All right, let's chop down a few more trees. Let's get some. We got a couple axes. Let's make use of them. Can you roll that R again, bro? Ja, bro, I can roll my R. Okay. Luister. Is lekker. Turn the slots on. Okay, straight up. Can I even log into Streamlabs? Streamlabs. Streamlabs.com. Dashboard. Login. Jesus Christ. Login. Man, thank God for passkeys. It only reduces logging in to 17 clicks. Okay, dashboard. There we go. Chat bot. That's a chat box, damn it. I need... No, back to dashboard. I need CloudBot. CloudBot is on now. Gamers, CloudBot's on. Okay, I'm going to give you 5 minutes of slots, but it's going to destroy the chat. Okay, slots is on. Exclamation mark slots, followed by the number of follicles you want to gamble. Exclamation mark points to see how many follicles you possess. This is our channel currency. I forgot we had this system. That should work. Let's see. I don't know. We'll find out. Also, we are quickly running out of safe time, by the way. Those enemies are going to start spawning soon. Something to be aware of. Okay, I'm going to have to punch some trees for a second here, just to get some more sticks, because we also need those for our pottery plans. Is this working? It is working! Can you do this with the Chris Wilkin impression? I don't know who Chris Wilkin is, so no. I feel like I should, though. I feel like that's ringing a bell back there, but I don't know who. I can't roll my R's. Am I still South African? Yaku! Yaku, you are South African, my friend. Okay, it's alright. You can come to the braai, man. I'm actually having a braai. If any of you are in Seoul, I'm having a braai this weekend. You're not invited. I'm just kidding. I try to keep this anti-parasocial as much as possible. With exceptions, Mega, with exceptions, Melroman. Not me backseating, just being a loud relay. Pete kill not firewood for better efficiency or something. Evil elephant upon ye. Where do I find Pete? I'm very happy to do Pete, but how to do? How make? How happen? I don't know. Christopher Walken! Oh, Christopher Walken! Christopher Walken. That's making a little bit more sense. That's making a little swing. Okay, to get the Chris Walken going, you gotta hit your your activation code, like a sleeper cell. For me, that's why do so many South Africans hate Australia? I lost it. We'll get it back. It's like you gotta lube up the gears a little bit. Are you Pete? No, you're just soil. I met Pete once. Lovely man. A lovely man. Pete Lake Dirt. He's speaking the language of the gods. Okay, now, for those of us in the room who don't know what that means, like, obviously I do. Obviously. But for, like, other people who maybe they're not, like, quite as, quite as put together as some of you may be. What does that mean? What is a Peak Lake Dirt? And how do I kiss it? Put that away. Give me some cranberry. Delicious cranberry. Look on map for darker grass in a circle. That didn't take long. Let's go see if Mr. Hegseth is in town. I'll bring my gun just in case. Give me that. Let's chop up a little bit of wood, mate. Okay, now listen. The Pete lovers in chat are gonna be frothing at their mouth. Also, I do have a mod that lets me turn firewood into sticks. It is a very good mod. Big recommend on that mod. All right. Well, I mean, out of your suggestions, chat, I will go look for Pete. Let's just put down some. Let's put down some of these maple seeds over here. We'll get a little forest going. Okay, so that's firing. Let's clear this inventory a little bit. We have so much. I'm tempted to get a charcoal kiln going, right? Okay, one thing at a time. Let's go get the peat first. What is it? Control Shift, add many. I do wish it would take firewood from your inventory to continue the stack. If it does not. Okay, stack that up real tall. That seems totally safe. I don't see any problems with this setup right here. I don't think it would be a problem, but just in case, right? Okay, let's just put this stuff down. Charcoal is something we want to get towards, but honestly, it's a little premature to do charcoal right now. We don't even have, like, ore. Vintage Story is a very slow burn game. If you take your time with it, you will have fun. If you try to rush things, I find it's kind of a shitty experience. I never expected you to play Vintage Story. Me neither. Me neither, Joel. Deep Sea Lifeform tier rage bait with the peatlessness. He is speaking in tongues, and I don't know what they mean. What does any of that mean, said it? I do know that I want another couple of shovels, though, if we're going to go digging. Local bald man dies in bed during freak firewood fall. It'll never happen to me. It'll never happen to me. I'm built different. I would simply just not die. Other people, they would die. I wouldn't make that mistake. That's what sets us apart. They hate to hear it. They hate to hear it. Also, gamers, I actually have a question for you, and God, I cannot believe I know who I'm asking here. Okay, I just want to get that one out the way first. Do you know, or can you think of any fun activities to do with, like, let's say your mom's coming to visit. You haven't seen her in a little while. She's coming to stay for a minute. What would you do? Like, what cool, fun mom-based activities would you take her on? Because this is our second time visiting Seoul. We've done a lot of the like touristy stuff, but there's still more to do. So I'm interested in your opinions. What would you let's just mark Pete on the map. What would you do with your mom? It doesn't have to be like Seoul-based, just like what are kind of like fun mom activities? What do moms like? I'm a terrible son. No need to elaborate. Let's just get some more chow. I can see I'm about to starve. And I'd love to cook these, but we can't cook without a cooking pot. So we might as well just eat these raw. I watched the Dune movies with my mom. She might like Project Hail Mary, actually. She hasn't read the books, which I think is a good thing. We'll talk about that movie in a second, but any other mom stuff. She'll scream about the skeleton at your door for a start. Okay, so that's not particularly helpful to me, Gamer Wolf. I go to bars or art galleries. That's actually a great suggestion, Gamer Wolf. I have slandered you for no reason. I'm so sorry. You've been maligned in the court of public opinion. As we know, all moms are copies of one entity, and they all like the same thing. Hey, so, Akeho, thank you for interrogating the basis of the question, but not being helpful at all. Your second-year philosophy class is gonna fucking love that approach. Keep it going. They enjoy it when you put up your hand for the third time after the introductory statements by the professor. Keep it going. Keep it fucking going. It's gonna work out for you. Pete, we found him. All right, Shaggy Mane. Let's put this. I know it's dark, so I can do that. Yeah, that's how it works in nature too. There is no bad publicity. How does the film compare to the book? Okay. Spoilers incoming. I will first give my non-spoiler based response, and then I will warn you when spoilers are about to approach, okay? So there can be no complaining. I mean, there will always be complaining. This is YouTube. The Project Hail Mary book is very good. I really, really liked it. It's got that same sort of feel as The Martian, right? Like there's lots of clever, like little... the science is a big part of the story. Like there's an exploration of ideas, there's problem solving. It takes a while to resolve problems. Things aren't just sort of done quickly. And often there's as many failures as there are successes. The movie doesn't really have this. Virtually all the focus is on the relationship between Grace and the other main character of the story. And that's fine. Like it comes out, they did an incredible job of that segment of it. Like it's believable, it's exciting, it starts off a little bit scary, it becomes a little bit fun, you know, you get attached to this distinctly, you know, otherwise potentially non-attachable character. They did an amazing job with the relationship, but the part which I liked the most about the books was the approach to like descriptive problem solving, which is something that Andy Weir does particularly well, and that's essentially completely absent from the movie. There are multiple times where some of my favorite scenes in the book were literally waved away by like 1 to 2 lines of dialogue, and that's it. That's all they get. Obviously, that's just preference. I still had a ton of fun. The movie's exciting, it's evocative, it's emotional in all the right places, but it's not hard sci-fi by any measure of the word. It is like, I mean, it's like soft plus. Like, and which is a shame, because The Martian did a really good job of walking that line between like larger audience and sort of lower, I don't know, like wider audience appeal and also like bit of nerddom. Whereas this movie kind of, it leans very heavily to the wider audience appeal. Read the Geneva Convention addendums to my mother? What do you mean? That's just what we do whenever she calls. I'm looking for new ideas, please. They removed a lot of the astrophage studying. It's essentially non-existent. It just kind of happens. Like, it's just 1 second they don't know, and then they know. And then, like, then they're flying. Like, it's... Magic is leaving? Well, that's a real shame. Complaint! Amaze, amaze, amaze! I love that part. That was great. My Korean friends are fucking obsessed with the movie, dude. Like, they are losing it for it. So it's doing numbers over here. I've got all of them. All of them are just sending me like, amaze, amaze, amaze! Where do I buy the book? Ellie's Mom and Magic are separate factions. I don't know how to respond to that except to say I would hope so. Okay, some guy, I'm not going to read that comment, but you're so fucking real for typing it. Yes. I'm not giving them a clip, but it's so true. I am farming soil right now, not peat. I'm aware. The Martian did it by video journaling. Yeah, that's true. Watch classic 80s movies. I'm sensing a theme. I said, what can we do? Not what can we watch. This is what I get. This is what I get. In your defense, I did ask, like, you. Sorry. I'm just trying my hand at being, like, unnecessarily pissy. It's going great. Do you know, I saw a comment on one of the Stationeers videos yesterday that made me want to delete this goddamn channel. I was losing it, man. I was losing it. The dude was like, did you know that actually if you just play the game the way I play it, everything will happen a lot faster? And I'm like, well, then did you fucking do it? Did you do it? Shut up. Shut up. No one wants to know. Shut up. I'm fine. I'm very well adjusted, actually. That's one thing people always talk about. Roadhouse. Yes, dude. The Roadler. Okay, rack these up. Sprinkle a little bit more of that. Lovely. And then you do one of these, right? You yoink them. You yoink them. And that gives you what you need to just finish off this roofed area. Just for now. This is temporary. This will be replaced. Okay, so that's going to give us a start. How does the peat work? How do we, hold on. H gives me the thing. Give me pottery. Clay forming. Pit kiln. Peat and coal can also be used instead of firewood. So I still need... So peat takes 16. Okay, so peat's just faster. Okay. So I need... So I still need grass and sticks. That hasn't changed. Okay. It's a wood replacement. Okay. I understand. Well, we got sticks, so that's fine. Let's make some more pottery. Put away the peat. Okay. Okie dokie. What else do we want? Let's make some... Honestly, let's make another cooking pot. We'll just get 2 for now. And a cup, and maybe... I'll see what else we make. Peat acts like firewood. Okay. You can also use it in campfires. Ah, cool. Imagine it's kind of stinky, right? In real life? Any British people here? You guys use peat, right? Hello, Alex. Hello. Welcome to the stream. He's mega ultra maxing. You wouldn't believe the half of it. It's a fun little game, man. You just got to embrace the zen of it. I think that's the real skill. Can you just put the spear down for right now? Don't really need it. And the shovel. Thank you. And then let's... What else do we want to make? I think just some clay forms, right? No reason to get cute with it. Let's make a couple of these. These are a bit of a pain to make, so strap in. And let's use this. I'm going to be a little wasteful with the clay just to get this done faster. You smoke with Pete? What's he like? It's an early stage of coal, so no more stinky than coal. Coal's pretty damn stinky. I used to have a pit forge in my my dad's backyard when I was a teenager, and I remember I bought some like oh man, what's the name of that really sulfurous coal that's used for like home stoves for like winter heating? Asperite? No, that's not it. Asbestos? No, no, no. It's something like that. Anyone know? Something with an A. It's escaping me now. But it's really sulfurous, and so it stinks, man. I actually had to like rig up a fan just to try and like blow some air over the worksite because it was like I couldn't breathe. Americans have stinky coal, apparently. I'm not American, but yes, they do. Anthracite, anthracite. Thank you. That is it. It's anthracite coal. That's the one. Anthracite. That's the one. Yeah, I bought like a 50 kg sack of it for the equivalent of like $2. It stank, man. Oh, it was like we got complaints from the neighbors. I had to get some like fans going to make sure it blew straight up. It was a whole thing. Anthracite's also in Vintage Story. Ah, I can relive my childhood. Anthracite like from TFG. No, Moss, it's anthracite like from the ground. You may have heard of this thing. It's called The Outside. I would not recommend experiencing it. Vintage Story, much more socially acceptable. Didn't TFG devs make Vintage Story? Couldn't tell you. This is Minecraft. Is it anthracite or anthracite? You just need smell-o-vision. Dude, you know what? More games should have smell-o-vision, is all I'm saying. Okay, the professor would be very proud. The smelloscope. Anybody here watch Money Heist? El Profesor? God, he was so hot. I wanted to wear a corduroy jacket with leather elbows for like a year after watching that show. I was in, let me tell you. Oh god, I want to be him. Real question though, are you a blue clay or red clay person? I mean, I'm a blue clay kind of fella, but we work with what we spawn with, right? You play the clay that's dealt to you. Like many kids, I did pottery when I was younger. I loved it. I wasn't very good, but it's just so much fun making stuff. And then glazing it, and then chucking it in the electric kiln to fire. It's genuinely a very, like, it's as a kid, it's very cool to see the process. Okay, so I need sticks. And lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of grass. I do hate to just do one firing, so I'm going to go make another clay pot. I can just do it right here. Let's make another clay pot, and oh, I'm running out of food too, ironically. Let's make another cooking pot. And then we do this, and we'll make maybe just a singular ingot mold to start. I'm going to want a bunch of them anyway. Despite 1.22 being a release candidate, they're still developing in prod for some reason. Textures broke on our server for RC7. That sucks. Do you know what's a game actually I need to get back into? Is Star Sector. That's had a bunch of updates since we last played it. Man, what a good game. Kenshi in space. Can you make me... what should we make, gamers? Crucible? Ingot mold. You know what? make a couple little flower pots. Zhuzh the place up a little bit. Make a flower pot and a jug. Get a vase going. Health is a resource. Say it with me now. Water can for farm? We'll just go build by the water. Easy peas. Let nature do the work. Oh. And what else? Another? I'll get a jug. You never know. I will say this part of the game gets a little bit tedious, admittedly, but that's okay. Again, you gotta look at it as tedium, but look at it as meditative. Okay, lovely. So, let's get this stuff firing and go get some chow. We got a bunch of mushrooms we can eat. Okay, so lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of grass. Sticks. And then the peat. Oh, more sticks. Got enough? Yeah, got enough. And then the peat. Okay, stinky, stinky peat. Let's go. Real question, have you used horsetail poultice? No. I haven't, but I do know what you're talking about. It's like a healing thing, right? Ah! 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 I burn. Ah! Setting fire to the grass around us. Okay, well, could you please set fire to this? That'd be much more useful. Okay, we should probably clear the surroundings. I don't need any wildfires. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's go get some chow. Remake, I think my Star Sector game has like 100 mods. Yeah, no, it's like that's like a legal requirement, I'm pretty sure. When you download the game, they say thou shalt mod the shit out of this thing. Have you used horsetail poultice? No, we asked that one. The vintage story experience is starving while molding clay. Yeah, yeah. I aim to provide only the most authentic experience to the viewer. All right. Well, I think while we wait for our stuff to work, let's go do some exploring. We'll grab some chow in the form of these mushrooms, and then we'll head off and go get some cool stuff done. It is. I read it in the EULA. The one man who's read it. Health is a resource, he exclaimed, setting his own pants on fire. Well, exactly. Well, only one of us is a liar. That's all I'm saying. And it's not you. Okay, I got the flint. What do we need to go exploring, gamers? We need some more spears. I think that is probably our primary resource here. And then I'm going to probably go for a hot minute here. We're going to explore quite a bit. Just looking at the time. We got about 45 minutes left on this here stream. So let's make it count. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't eat random mushrooms off the ground. Well, that couch potato is why only one of us looks like this. So, really, eggs on your face, pal. Eggs on your face. Okay, put the peat away. We'll need him later. I guess like this. Anything else we want to ditch? Put the soil. You know what? That's actually pretty useful for exploring caves, so we'll keep that on us. Let's keep some mushies nearby. Always handy. Put the soil away. We definitely don't need that many sticks, but at the same time, why not? We definitely don't need this much grass. So let's stack that. Let's stack that. And let's actually sleep for a second just to set my spawn point. Okay, I think that set the spawn. Nope. I guess not. I thought I had that mod. Are you cured? You are 51% cured. Okay, keep working. Well, let's grab a spear. We don't need you. Ma'am? Sir? Ma'am? Could you... Control shift place on ground. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's get the spear and let's go for a bit of a trek. Where to first, gamers? We found Pete. So let's go... We've been... we haven't explored very much at all, actually. We found tin right here. We found copper there. Let's go look up, see what happened, what's going on with this delta up this way. Eat mushrooms off the ground and you'll go bald. Correct. Correct. This is medical advice. Please consult another medical YouTuber before partaking, though. We've got some cranberries. Not much, unfortunately, is flowering in this biome. We actually have what looks like a sandy patch up to the side, up to the... What would that be? The east here? Let's explore that, because... you know what? Actually, I'm going to take the time to grab mushrooms when I see them. Let's check that out for many reasons. The biggest one being that it's easier to spot the copper bits when they're on the surface, when there's no like ground cover. I didn't eat mushrooms off the ground and I'm still bald. What does that mean? It means your mother fed them to you when you were young. I'm sorry to break the news. I kind of wanted to play this game because of the prospecting factor. Yeah, we're getting there. We got a little bit of a ways to go still before we get into metalwork. In fact, that's partially why we need to go exploring, is so that we can collect enough surface nuggets that we can actually make ourselves some initial metal tools so that we can go do the mining to get like the ball rolling on it. It's you need to do like a little bit of initial work, and unfortunately there was indeed grass on that cover. Yeah, I'm gonna try and eat a varied diet here. So let's, we got plenty of vegetables, like nutrition. Let's try and get a little bit of fruit, and if we can see some grain, that would be awesome as well. Mushies. I think let's just keep going. Let's go explore this delta. Being bold is simply a meta build. Trust me, I know. I know it does allow you, like, infinite drip. Like, because you can, there's like a lot of like classes you can spec into as a bold person. You are limited somewhat by societal constraints, but honestly, you know, when aren't you? My chosen class for bald guy is like funny bald guy. That's kind of the meta I've backed myself into, but there are many. You could be like really jacked bald guy. That's a pretty popular one at the moment, where you like have like the forearms of a baker with like a huge fucking mustache. That's a look, man. That's a good look. That one's pretty sick. You could also do like small banker bald man, where like you intentionally kind of hunch over a little bit and you wear a slightly oversized suit with like a leather briefcase at all times. It's a fit. It's a, they're gonna hate you for it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna pull some attention. And of course, there is the fourth forbidden bald, which only the council can discuss. So I won't bring it up in public, but you all know exactly which one I'm talking about. Those fucking monsters. Okay, we got some rye. I'm more of a ciabatta guy myself, but whatever. Oh, horsetails. Okay, this is good. We can use these to make healing herbs, I believe. Wow, lots of horsetails. Okay, let's grab a few of these. We'll just carry some around with us. We get some Get some cattails, I think, and then we can make, like, poultices. That's what they're called. By the way, if you hold sprint and then press H, you will bring up the survival handbook for whatever you're looking at. So you can see horsetails can be made into these here, these reed poultices. So 4 tails, so 4 horsetails, 4 cattails, and you got yourself a menagerie. Or a poultice. Or a lawsuit, depending on where you get them from. Baking magic is the most complex. It's true. It's true. You can get the Statham ball? Yeah, okay, we didn't want to bring that one up. Alright? Like London taxi driver ball. That was the forbidden final category. I'm glad someone else said it. Exile him, not me. Alright, he's the one who brought it up. We got some sticks. I'll be grabbing that, mostly because I think I want some more spears. If we see another mammoth, I want to take one on. I'm feeling bald. The King Boleat. What the? It's a hell of a sound, that. Okay, I think we do some cave exploration, boys. Let's do some spelunking. In order to do so, I am going to want some more torches, though. So let's just get a couple more of these fellas knifed up here. Does it have to be a bald head, or can you have, like, a bald chest? No. Timothy Chalamet maxing does not count as being bald, I'm afraid. Sorry. It is like a cranium exclusive build. But Timothy Chalamet's got plenty of redeeming qualities, alright? You could wear, like, a really unfortunate mustache with some cool glasses. You got Marty Supreme, right? You throw on the cape and a couple of, like, Tims. Boom. Lisan El Gaib. You got options. So don't shy away from the build just because it's, like, not the most straightforward. But all I'm saying is that, like, to truly encapsulate what it means to fear, you must first fight the beast to become the beast. Come here, you little freak. Oh, is that tin? Thank you. Thank you, pig. Thank you. I was going to spare your life, but you've come back for violence. Now you must die. Okay, no, you gave me tin. I'll spare you. I'll spare. I don't know where my spear went. It's okay, we'll make more. Tin is huge. Tin is absolutely enormous. Another tin deposit. That's insane. That's 2. I think this might be the most I've ever found. I bumped up the rarity by like 1 point. They're still set to rare. You want some more? You want the smoke? That's what I did a damn thought. What is that? It was a little pig! It was sleeping! Oh, I'm so sorry, little pig! Oh no! I killed you! Oh no. Okay, give me this. Let's light these torches. That is great. That's insane luck, man. I've never been that lucky. Copper is everywhere, but tin's real hard to find normally. Liz, you got therapy? No worries at all. If you'd like to be notified when we go live, please don't trust YouTube. You will not be told. Join the Discord server in the description if that's your thing. It is the single best way to be notified when we're doing stuff. Every other method is pretty iffy at the best of times. Okay, let's get down here. Very nice cave descent. I'm not seeing anything on the walls just yet, but we do have to be careful in here. I think we've still got a day before enemies spawn, but just in case, I'm going to nap out a couple more spears. By the way, it is vanilla behavior that it pulls them out of your inventory and into your toolbar when they're used up, which is just such good game design. Really love that. One of my pet peeves of Minecraft is that managing your toolbar is just such a... Oh, it's a skilled cliff, man, and it's such a pain. Winter Story's still got some of it. Like, it would be nice if the firewood, you know, like, auto-populated when you're stacking it. What in the name of all that is holy is that sound? I am going to head back up briefly just to get some more sticks, and then we'll come back down. I've never seen tin on the surface. I've only played like 15 hours. Yeah, I mean, same on the 15 hours. And it is possible. It's just like unbelievably rare. It is possible though. I do have the spawn up slightly. It's still set to rare. So it is still quite difficult to find. But I mean, I'm amazed that like we found it twice. That's crazy. Okay, give me, no, not that. Give me this. Dos, por favor. Okay, let's go see what's in this cave. We found tin, so we know that there is tin in this area, which is pretty cool. Nothing down there. And I think we still have a couple days before enemies start spawning, so this is a good time to go spelunking. We have a chicken. Hello, chicken. No, that's not a chicken. That is a kiwi. Hello, kiwi. No, you're safe. Don't be scared, buddy. We're friends. Okay, that cave was very small. Sorry, my nose is so itchy. Yeah, Beard Trick, we have quite a few mods installed. I'm not going to go through all of them. We got Carry On, we got Primitive Survival, we got others as well. You can download the save if you would like. Oh crap! The avalanche. Oh no, the pig died. Oh no, little baby. Oh no, I don't like that at all. Okay, hold on. I gotta chuck this and we'll pick up the piggy and let's bury them. I'm sorry, little piglet. There you go. Aw, poor thing. Okay. He died in the avalanche. Nom it? No, man! What the fuck? Little baby. What's wrong with you people? Okay. Any surface resources? We're kind of looking to see if anything's like stuck to the side of these caves. And I don't see much. Okay. You can get pretty lucky, so we're just going to explore a bit. Then put a basket on your back for a hunger or speed bonus. For a inventory bonus. Okay. Whatever you say. Ow. Wait, is this the one? This is not the one we came down earlier. Ooh. Quartz. Okay. Quartz is good. It's not like... not crazy. I'll mark it because it's the first deposit we found. You can find gold and silver in quartz. I have it on good authority. That authority being chat, so... please take everything I say with a grain of salt. Over here, we have some quartz. Okay. Let's mark that. What have we got down yonder? Make sure to look up as well. Nothing on the end here. Didn't see that coming. Not at all. I'm sure. Ooh, lots of quartz. Yeah, but nothing... yeah, nothing much else. Okay. Where? Back out we go. Skulls for the skull throne? No! Leave her! The pig sleeps, okay? He's just sleeping. He's gonna walk it off, he'll be fine. Alright, did we go this way? I'm a little turned around. I think we went that way, so let's go. El Lucho. God damn it. You get no such quarter. Okay, he's got me. He's got me with the stalactite. I won't lie. All right, we got him. We got him, fellas. You have enough salt to melt the snow now? Okay. Is that like in real life or what? So it's kind of hard to tell what's going on in chat sometimes. That is a hell of a sinkhole. Not too bad. Man, we're getting really unlucky with the surface deposits. Well, not surface, exposed deposits. Yeah, we can just pull our way out of here. Largely thick. That's me, baby. Tick, 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 tick. Okay, so that one was a bit of a dud. Slightly turn around. Where's that maple tree? That way. So we need to go this direction. Doesn't look like the cave continues, so I need to go up and then out. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay, this is a bit of a dud. Alright, let's go to another place. This one's kind of dead. Tell my mom I love her. I mean, I am seeing her later tonight, so I'll be happy to relay it. In the preview window, I just saw myself walk past cranberries, and now I don't know where that was. That was crazy. That was crazy, like, out-of-body experience. Black currants over here. I'm marking down the berries because eventually I want to come back and get them. We'll have a little berry farm right next to the house. Largely overemployed. That is me these days, man. As much as I wish it wasn't, it is. Oh, white currant. That's not something you see that often. Let's just keep going. Eat some mushies. Oh, there's some more berries. I'd rather eat berries to get my fruit skill up. Hello, piggy. Hello, hello. Okay, so more flint is good. More flint is always more good. Just checking, gotta keep an eye on the time. I am going to dinner tonight, so I can't just game forever, unfortunately. But this game is a time sink. I don't know when we're gonna have a chance to play again, but we will be playing again. Better believe it. Black currants, yummy. Oh, and turnips. Very cool. Okay, so let's mark those. We've still got a few growing here. I'm actually gonna pick these up. I think 19 Celsius. I think they'll be able to grow, right? At our farm, assuming we... Oh, there's copper. Nice. Okay, very nice. So let's pick up that. It'll mark it on the map for me. And I'm just gonna put this so that we know where the copper deposit was, because you want to kind of dig down straight on top of one of the nuggets. It's the best way to find stuff. Okay, so that was lucky. It's a very small deposit, though. We only got 4 bits. I need at least... I think I need at least 20, right? Yeah, I need at least 20 to get 1 tool. And I've got 2 at home. So we've got a long way to go. Cranberries. Let's swap these. Okay, and let's keep moving. Onions. Cool. Growing onions. Yeah, none of them are ripe. Cool, though. What are you, flax? Ooh, yes, we do need to mark flax whenever we see it. None of that's ready to harvest, but flax is possibly, as far as I've been told, the most important crop in the game. Am I right about that? You need 40 for a hammer and a pick to get started. Okay, so I need 40 bits. Or I could make them out of bronze, right? Because I have some tin. So potentially we could get away with a little bit less copper if we substitute it with bronze. It's like 18:2. That's the ratio, right? Okay, I know it is dark, but I don't want my torch to go out. So let's do some little inventory magic here. Let me just chuck this. If I split 1 torch into my inventory, out of my inventory, and keep it here, the other ones won't go out when I jump in the river. For a windmill, you need a lot of flax. For linen, yeah, okay, cool. A pickaxe gets you to mining, but you need a hammer to break the ore down to smelt it. Yes, okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, a ruin. Cool. Bony soil! I've been told I should pick this up whenever I see it. Apparently you can pan it for like special resources or something. And I've also been told to always dig around the ruins because sometimes there's like stuff buried in them. Yes. A metal barrel. Cool. Can I get down here? No. Crap, I don't think I can break this. No. Alright. Well, what have we got down there? A ruined bed. Granite dry stone. Oh, a torch holder. I think if I put this there, that will never go out, right? That's like the gimmick. That's pretty sweet. How do I get down here? Maybe I can go in through this bit. Nope. Ah, right there. Lol. Any more bony soil for a fella? Nah, doesn't look like it. Metal barrel. Can be repaired using glue. I do not have glue. What can I eat to get rid of? Let's get rid of that birch seed. I want these spider webs. I assume they have a value. I can open the heavily collapsed chest. I got a filled bee nade. Spawns an angry mob of bees. Well, you know we're taking that. Dr. Bees. The medium rawhide. Oh, brother, what do we drop? I want all of this. I guess the berries. I guess we drop the berries for now. Also, I will make good on my promise. For every like the stream gets, I will give the cat one stroke or one scratch before the end of this. We have to take this thing. I think that's the most valuable thing in here, to be honest. Give me the bony soil. Let's just finish off these berries. I know I'm full. Yes, hello, cat. That's right. You're gonna get stroked up. Hello, hello. Okay, I think it might be time for me to end stream just so I can deal with her. How do I break this? Uh-oh. How do I break this spider web? Thank you. Okay, very cool. Age torch holder, very nice. I have it on a great authority, but that's a useful thing to have. So very glad we came out here already. Let's explore the other ruins. Oh, we got a cracked vessel. A food one. I can pick it up, right? I can pick it up. I need an empty hand. Chuck that. And then, how do I put it on my back? There we go. So now it's on my back. Okay, so I do have a penalty for this, but I don't have to break it right now. We can break it when we get home. All right, so I'm going to just make an X here for these ruins to come back and explore them. And I'll do it with white. Okay, so we'll make a note to come back to those at some point. And let's pin that so that I don't forget. All right, now looking for bits at night is not ideal, but we work with what we've got. Thank you for the stream. You're very welcome. I am going to start making my way downtown, though. Walking fast. Pace is past and I'm homebound. Let me take my torch back. That torch holder makes the torches last forever. Nice. Nice. What are the spider webs for, gamers? Are they useful? What about dogs? You know, the ones that spit bees from their mouths when they bark? Ah, Mr. Bees. I can't believe I'm about to say this sentence out loud in my 30s, but have you guys seen the drama regarding Mr. Beast's nightmare game that he's doing in Radia or whatever? He had like all the streamers come out for some kind of event, and a couple of them, like they had to do some kind of like skill-based game where they had to like throw food and other detritus at a target in order to knock it off and thus eliminate each other, and like they couldn't hit the target for over 2.5 hours or something, which is insane. Like just by sheer luck, at a point you have to hit something. They really are the jesters of the modern world, aren't they? I realize that the word "they" is doing a lot of work in the current setting. I'm going to eat these here. No, I'm not going to eat the turnips, okay? That's the coward's way out. Chuck the vines. We can get more vines. Give me the seeds for the fry. We make our way. Okay, lovely. Lovely. Are we playing Homo sapiens mode? No. The horrors will spawn in our next stream. We got one more. I gave myself a 5-day grace period to get started. Just ignore the clickbait streamers. Taw. Your life will be so much better for it. Be a trick. I'm not watching them every day, man. I was asking I was asking if anyone had heard of this, just because it came across my feed, and it's just so funny that they couldn't hit the shots. Thank you. I do always love unsolicited life advice, and will continue to request it forever. Okay. Oh, another ruin. Ooh, très cool. I hate to do this. I'm gonna have to... If I place you there, you shouldn't go out. Jesters were respected. They are the monkeys with symbols. I don't know if jesters were respected. I think we've done a little historical revisionism to, in favor of the jester. I think you're being a little kinder to them than real history was. Like, yeah, there was jester's immunity or whatever. That's also, like, highly debated. Let's go this way. From what little I know. Again, you're speaking to one of them yourself. I'm sure it felt good as fuck to, like, mock the king as a jester. But, man, I feel like sometimes it's not going to work out for you. You know, like, sometimes you just roll the dice the wrong way. For those of you wondering, I'm switching my torch out every now and then, because as far as I know, it resets the timer for when it will be extinguished by the rain. And it is dark. It is very, very dark. I do acknowledge that. Okay, but by the time we get home, most of our stuff should be fired up, which will be really cool. Maybe we can do a little bit of cooking, but I might actually have to end stream. We'll see. Do you know what else I would like to play on stream at some point? We're probably not going to play Vintage Story immediately again. If we stream some more. It's Slay the Spire. Incredible game. Slay the Spire 2 has just come out. And I was obsessed with the first one. And I can see myself, like, really loving it. Yeah, we got 1 day left before Monsters. Okay. Okay, 1 day left, people. It won't ever burn out in your hand. Oh, my liege. My liege, I'm just a silly little guy. There, put away the knives. Okay, we got 6. We got more. We got more surface tin than copper. That's crazy. That's really nice. Okay, I'm gonna oil this single hide. It's not ideal, but that will begin the curing process. We want those as soon as possible. Let's put away some of our stuff. And I think, yeah, our pit kiln is done, which means, hey, we've got pottery. Okay. Let's throw that away. Give me the cooking pots first. Thank you. We can go cook up a meal right now. Let's get the bowls. We don't have enough space for that jug, huh? Sounds familiar. Well, let's put down this torch holder. Because that one's already burnt out, which is no bueno. Okay, cool. So that's going to clear up some inventory space. Let's put these pots in the fire pits. Duk, duk, duk. There we go. If you want a good series of YouTubes, you should watch Flipshy and Shaq playing this game. Okay. Thank you for the suggestion. To be taken under advisement. Yeah, I will take it under advisement. Can I put this down? Just there temporarily. I need this. Okay, clay ceramic vessel. God, my nose is so itchy. Clay ceramic vessel. Where shalt thee go? I'm gonna be so real with you, gamers. I think we grab this fella, and I think we get a little bit of a cellar going on here. I think we go down right here. Let's take it down to the bedrock. Ah, yes, this is going to be a bit of a stability nightmare, admittedly. But I would like to hollow out a little space under here. So that's the last thing I'm going to do today before we wrap up. Yeah, something like this. Just a little 3x3 to start. That'll work. And we'll of course fill it with rammed earth. And we might need to fill in the sides as well at this rate. And that's just going to give us some storage space underground. And yes, I am going to have to basically dig up everything at this rate. Why did that one fall? I don't think I have sideways instability turned on, but clearly I do. Would have begun polling here in my part if you want to talk about itchy. Ooh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Soul is still pretty chill when it comes to the pollen. Nothing too crazy yet. It's coming. It's coming. But we're still fairly spared for the moment. Blessedly. Okay, so that's going to be my door, which means I want this to be rammed earth. Could you stop for a second, please? Thank you. Like so. And then we dig these ones. We're just going to do a little 3x3. So much stuff just went into my inventory. Okay, that's a good start. Well, I guess we're doing a 4x3. Sorry, El, you wasn't meaning to plug someone else's YouTube on yours? No, that's fine. Sorry, that's not why I was given pause. It's nothing to do with what you said. Don't worry. I was actually the ADHD spiraling. I was trying to remember if Splitsy and I's collab ever worked out, and no, it didn't. We were meant to do a Station Heroes collab together, but if I remember correctly, we just couldn't get the times right. I'm actually blanking specifically on what the problem was. Okay. I'm a little loath to put down anything right now in case it gets broken, so let's just put it upstairs. I need to get some of this crud out of here. There we go. Okay, and then I need to make another shovel. I do love that your crafting inventory also acts as inventory. Very nice feature. Good job, game. We got there. Okay. Almost done. Just one more dig. Oh, that Adventure Story. It's like every other one of these building games, dude. They just get you. Okay, and then, yeah, I'm going to want the ceiling. And then what else am I going to want? I'm going to want you dug out, you dug out. And then I think we just fill this in. This is going to suffocate me. I do need a chimney down here if I want lights. So let's pick these torches up. Because the smoke, as you can see, is billowing. And we'll just put one right over there for the moment. It will eventually go out in the rain. But we should be able to dig this. Did I take damage? No, something else must have. And we just fill this all up. Good game teaching you pottery? I mean, I love pottery. One of the greatest human endeavors. Like, top 10 for sure. Okay, yeah, so if we fill in like this, we've got like a little shelf space. Yeah, this will work. This will work. And then we just do the floor. And then we're done. Oil lamps. Yes, dude. Yes, yes. Oil lamps will not be too smoky. Smoke. Yummy. Okay, Nightmare Blunt rotation. Ayatollah of Iran. Pete Hexeth. Sorry. Not to get political. I think Gandhi would be awful to smoke with. Controversial opinion. I think he'd fuck the vibe up like immediately. This is stolen valor, by the way. I don't I don't smoke weed like at all. I don't actually love how far that protrudes, but I do need to stop this stream. Just one more Greeble. One more. I can quit anytime I want. Okay, let's move these downstairs. I just pick you up like this, right? Yeah. I was so scared that shit was gonna break, man. I was panicking. We'll put one here and here. And now, if you look above, you will see that food stored in here will perish at a lower rate because this is counted as a cellar. However, it will only stay that way as long as we have a door here, which we do not presently have. So without a door, there is that debuff will slowly disappear. So let's put some food in there. So right now this is fresh for 1 day. If I put it inside the pot, it's fresh for 3 days. So we're literally tripling our storage time. Turnips fresh for 67 days. Grain 90 in my inventory. 4 years in the pot. So it's worth doing. It's worth doing. Puffball, 56 days. Pretty damn good. Okay. I'm also going to store all my other ceramic bits in here. Let me just ram this earth real quick so that that's done for next time. Where did that go? Went in here. Is there a way to label containers, gamers? I'm sure there is, but I don't know if there is one. Okay, and you will just be my like block storage for the moment. You can just store all this other crud that I've got honking around in here. I don't need these spears on my inventory. We can move those up. Let's get these. Okay, so the ceramic crucible can just chill there for the moment. Let's put it at the back. I'll put the flower pot over there for now as well. Oh, did they take up a whole spot? Good to know. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. Let's move you over as well. And I'd love to put a little flower pot in the window there. Any flowers nearby? No. Interesting. Yeah, you're my peat and clay. You can stay there. You can stay there for now. Okay, and as you can see, we got a lot more storage space out of that. So very cool to have done. Very cool to be doing. Let's put the seeds over there. Put the vines. All this good stuff. Okay, and we'll do better sorting later. For now, I want to go do some cooking. So let's put this little pot right over here. So yeah. We actually shouldn't have as good of a cellar value as we do, but I'm not complaining. I think it'll go away eventually. Let's get some chow and make some food. Okay, so I'm going to take all of the food items I have, which is these 4, and we'll make the best meals we can. Alrighty, let's light you up. How did you get the idea to play Vintage Story? Ranamut played it on his stream. And I saw it come up on YouTube, and I was like, oh, I want to try that. That sounds really, really cool. No recipe found for this, huh? Do I need to do like 2 meats and then turnip? That's right. Okay, so 1 serving of hefty turnip stew is currently cooking in there. Let's do one in here as well. And we will use peat for this instead of firewood. We might be able to do this. No, I think you have to have 2. Right? Yeah, so I can do mashed porridge with turnip. And then here, let's do like... I might be able to do 3, 3, 3, 3. Like a veggie porridge. Yeah. Veggie porridge, real hearty stuff. Okay, you need more fuel. You know what? Just screw it. It's easier just to use the firewood for now. Okay, lovely. And we've cooked it. So now we can take the pot out, put it in our inventory, we put it on the ground, we grab our bowl, and we've got some yummy meat stew. We can eat that, and wow, look how much satiation we get out of cooking that food. It's so much better. Let's put you there. Let's remove your stack of firewood so you don't overcook. Same for this one. We'll just rack those up. And you're still cooking. In fact, you might even need an extra piece of wood. Okay, you're done. You are done as well. And you only had 1 serving inside you, so I'll take that out. Put the bowl back for next time. And you're still cooking. Okay, and so now even storing this stuff down here doesn't actually gain the benefit. But if we put it inside the pot, it would once it cooled down. So a good thing to know. Are you cured? 94%. Almost there. And you are cooked. Lovely. And this one's got 3 servings, so we'll actually just stack it over there. And we'll get to that in a moment. Alright, but that, my friends, is the end of our first day in Vintage Story. Oh, we do have our loot box. Sorry. I completely forgot. Let's take that out. Let's put that down over here. How do I drop this? How do I... Forgot how to move it. Left click, right click. Shift, right click, puts it on the ground. There we go. Let's break it. And what did we get? We got rice. Nice. We got some rice. Okay. Lovely. So nice, you rice it twice. Let's actually just cook this meat. Make a door. The primitive door I can make doesn't work for the cellar mechanic anyway. But yeah, pretty good progress for the first day. We've been playing for a total of 3 hours. So yeah, 3 hours. We got our first pottery. We got a bunch of copper prospected. We got some tin we saw. But again, we're not focusing on the progress. We're doing this slowly. And whoever said that my drink was going to get cold, you damn savant. You got me. Okay, so gamers, I hope you enjoyed it. That was Vintage Story. Very cool game. Very fun. Definitely recommended to anyone who hasn't played it before. It is a great time. I'm gonna do my best to try and get Magic to play it with me. I really do think he would. I really do think he would enjoy it. But anyway, one of my buddies is flying back to the US for 2 months tomorrow. So I want to go, and I'm going to dinner with him tonight. So unfortunately, I have to end stream now. I'm leaving in a few minutes. But I do owe you cat pets for every like the stream has. By the time I'm done with that, I will pet this cat. And Mac, let me go get her brush. She loves being groomed. Behold, the weapon of choice. Now, for the offering. Oh, let me just adjust the angle so that you'll be able to see what we're doing here. Oh, my hot chocolate. Cat, let's go get a cat. I think did it flip the view? It did. I didn't know it did that. That's crazy. Meow. There we go. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7. Yes, 8 9. Oh, you love that. 10, 11, 12. Please don't stand on the keyboard. Did she turn the stream off? No. All right, there's 15 and 16. Come back to the camera for the people. There we go. Oh, baby, yes. Oh, 22. 28, 29, 30. Oh, yes. You love it when they like the stream. Yes, yes. Dude, we're pulling another cat out of here. I did this yesterday. Oh, nope. Oh, man. That is indeed cold chocolate. Oh, God, that keyboard. Why do you torture yourself? So the wonderful thing about life is that you can just not be bothered by things that don't really matter. It's a choice. It's incredible how little of your life is actually determined by your surroundings and how much of it is determined by your reaction to them. This does not apply to bombs. Oh, yes. There we go. Long scratch. You want to come this way, baby? There we go. Yeah. Give the people what they want. I've lost track. I'm just going to keep doing this for a little bit. She loves it. She's purring. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. You spend hours of your life using it, though. It works, man. It's completely fine. There's nothing wrong with the keyboard. I press the buttons and the characters appear on screen. And that is your reward, everybody. An entire new cat. We got 2 of them now. That's so much. I mean, I did it yesterday, and I got like 4 of these out of her. Her winter coat is coming out like crazy. Why is this the best part of the stream? It's because, I'll be honest, I'm not even the main attraction on this channel. It's Magic. We all know that. And, and when it's not him, it's her. So thank you all so much for being here. This was incredibly fun. I love streaming. It's always a good time. And I always end up scratching my nose by the end of it. It gets so itchy, man. It gets so itchy. But that is all we have time for today, unfortunately. I do think, hopefully, that I'll be able to stream again this week. This was really fun. It really depends on my workload. All my meetings for tonight canceled, and all my research projects are at a point where I can wait a couple days. The deadlines are pretty far off. So I will please join the Discord server. I'll let you know on there always whether or not we're streaming. You will always get an announcement on the Discord server. You will almost never get told by YouTube when I go live. So if you want to be at the start of a stream from the beginning, Discord's the place to be. If you hate Discord, respect to you. Stay off that godforsaken platform. And as always, anyway, I will see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye, everybody.